Hello everyone, welcome to season 2, episode 4, Murder at Midnight. But now we have the players actually creating secondary characters to actually move the story along. Because currently, right now, everybody is up to one thing: find out who is in control of the criminal organization known as Strega. But all they know currently that NCPD have asked the edge runners known as Hibana, Remy, Midnight, Mount Young, and Hanuman to actually infiltrate Strega from the bottom, moving themselves up. But another group, which is Task Force 616, formerly known as the Mission Impossible Force from the early 2020 session, earlier in the 2020 ARC campaign, where the heroes are also at the same time being hired by all heroes known as, I think his name was Matthew Patel. I can't remember what is the full name. And then
You mean
after that,
Rajesh Patel? You mean Rajesh Patel?
yes, Rajesh Patel. And then after that, Walter Cross and also Michael Wesker. But also at the same time, this group, this unit is actually being tasked by a certain mission given by Walter Cross to see how would the other group fare against certain situational combat. But also at the same time, situations that actually involve Strega is reaching to a certain point where even Arasaka and Militech, even Fingtao and other big other corporations, which is canon to the story, want to actually work together to actually see how things go and proceed from there. But moving forward, as Vincent, you flew your AV over the hot zone, fully cloaked, of course. The engine sounds not as loud to actually bring people around to actually hear what's going on. Those below really won't know as you're flying way above the clouds, but you're slowly descending, dropping off the unit that is there to actually pick up the hostage known as Niklas Soren. Your commanding officer, known as Victor, told you to actually land them close and near towards the hot zone where they could actually jump out. And as you arrive, you open the hatch, you open the ramp to jump out. Victor actually looks to you and telling you to actually give support if possible, but also at the same time, not to use missiles or anything on all three buildings. You can see the wreckage of the previous AV9 crash right in the middle of the streets. Bodies strewn about, probably killed by the Striders or killed by the gangs that's actually fighting over this current territory in Night City. I actually hover above. Priscilla jumped down first, followed by Orin, then Rock. Victor was the last. Victor turned his head to you. Like he opened up his electronic wrist, and he pressed a certain button on it. And I went, toot, 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 toot. You know for a fact that it's a failsafe, just in case that you don't return or you try to actually flee. Then he will just blow up the AV with you inside of it, should you not actually follow his orders. But you threw the AV away. Let's leave this guy alone. And flew up. All right. Now, Victor, you look at Orin, you look at Rodrock, you look at Priscilla, Kelonetta. No code names yet. No code names yet. And then you start to actually give the orders. You don't know too sure which building actually house the hostage, but you come in, they know you're there, it's gonna be fast. You got no time for pleasantries, you got no time to make friends with the gangs. You are here to make sure that they all die and also for you to actually secure the target. Now roll for initiative.
Okay.
How far am I away?
Oh,
DM?
let me just.
Oh yeah, I think you need to clear the. Oh, it's already there. Okay, fantastic. How far am I away from the main group?
Far. You can only do one
That's descriptive.
action, that's about it.
Hmm?
One strategy action each round.
You don't drive as an action. You move, and then like you
So
get a meat action.
So what do you want to do? Tell me now.
I want to stay like near closer, so that I can either drop off to assist them. Like I want to park the AV and then kind of flank.
Mm, okay. When you park the AV, you're gonna flank. It's gonna take some time though for you to walk over here. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I've got to
roll.
move to back it up.
Okay. Well, it's gonna take like 10 rounds. I think they'll probably be done by then. By the time you arrive. But just roll for initiative. Let me give your character here. Your character's not in. Okay. Put your character at any corner of the map. Furthest corner of the map.
Now let me see where's the rest of the group. Okay.
Okay, now roll 2d6.
All of us or just him?
Oh no, only Vincent.
Oh, okay.
You arrive on the 6th round.
Okay. Vincent calms the rest.
7th round, actually.
Okay. Vincent calms the rest. Wait up, will you? I'll be there in a sec.
You're gonna be late for the party. By the time you're here, we'll probably be done by then.
Yeah, don't start the
you'll
party
be
without me. Come on.
you'll be eating scraps.
Ah, you see, I've been doing that all my life, but you don't have to do anyone dirty like that. Hold on, let me roll my initiative. Bruh.
Okay. No.
My dash.
Alright, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
You're carrying your heavy shield, your shotgun in hand, your rocket launcher in hand, your melee weapon in hand. You look at the enemy on top of the roof. You just smile, put a grin.
Yep, he basically knows what to do. He just basically gonna move. Let me just check his body in terms of his movement is full, so he'll be moving 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop right here. And where is his weapon? Good. Arc throwing cyber arm. That's a shotgun. That's a heavy. That's a range. Where is his? Never mind. I'll just use his assault rifle to attempt and target this fellow on the rooftop.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well good.
Okay, we go to ranged weapons and we roll on range. Oh no, sorry, not ranged weapons. I forgot for a split second. I actually forgot. What the hell? Oh yeah, assault rifle attack! Holy shit! 10, 10 plus.
Excellent.
He's like,
Mhm.
oh!
Well, it's just a single shot, right? So 25.
The first death of the day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, when you arrive, you got the element of surprise. The person on top of the roof doesn't even know that you're attacking. Who are you attacking? Who are you attacking? Alright? This one doesn't know that you're coming. You just palm one shot, headshot, dead. It's gone. That's done. Are you done?
Yeah, because I moved and everything, and I can't attack again. So unless I can I? attack again or cannot?
No.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, I'm done.
Right. Okay. After that gunshot, immediately you see the alarm being sound, and you see a number of people actually coming out, standing under the roof with their rifles all pointing at you, and actually start shooting.
He's like,
Okay,
come
run
here,
to it.
you pussies.
Rolling. Okay, shoots, hits your shield, nothing happened. Okay, Victor, you see Rod Rock running and charging forward ahead, as usual. But this is typical of him.
Look at him. Oh, always fiddly on the trigger finger.
Hey, Victor, what do you do?
Remind me again. 8 move is how many spaces?
8 squares.
Squares.
Okay. 6, 7, 8. Let's move just ahead of Roderick. I don't know how far the range of this is, but he's going to take out the grenade launcher and shoot at the two that are hiding behind these barricades.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Nope.
Oh, nope. Like, whoop. So,
I feel like jump rope.
this is a 10 and a 10. So the grenade actually like you pop, but maybe because it's the wind, maybe it bounces off the armor from here, but it bounces back towards you, of course. So roll for evasion.
Can Roadrock protect him? Oh, yeah.
It's a roll for evasion.
Okay. Rolling for evasion. Where is evasion?
Fighting.
Oh, yeah, fighting. Right. Fighting evasion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Roadrock,
Okay.
Roadrock basically grabs his shield like a frisbee and pang to try and get the grenade away.
Right. Roll to hit. Okay. Both you actually evade the grenade from Victor. Rodrock, I'm not too sure whether Victor is actually there to actually try you out, or maybe Victor just wanted to try his own skill in evading his own grenade. But both actually like roll away before the moment it explodes.
Hmm.
Okay, Victor.
Rodrock is like, are you trying to kill us or are you trying to kill them? Pick a side.
Enough.
Okay. Tiger Claw actually take out the rifle, shoots at you, Victor, from on the roof, and hits you at the side. Ding! And your armor just deflects it easily. While you were actually busy talking to Rodrock, right in the open. Orin, you see Rodrock and Victor running ahead. Actually, Victor actually trying to blow himself up together with Rodrock, while actually being shot by the gangs on the roof, but the bullet got deflected by Victor's half armor.
See? You guys going up without me as usual. My movement is 10.
Yep.
Bracket. The bracket 10. What we always do in my previous unit, discipline fire. Here we go. Here we go. Target. What's the range like? I wonder. I would like to know. 26. Yeah, 26. Okay. Discipline fire. Okay. I'll take that back. Automatic fire.
Don't forget to disable the whisper roll from the character sheet.
This target. Here we go. How many rounds is a burst fire for this one?
Actually, Isaac, you're supposed to be put on whisper roll. I'm supposed to look at your whisper roll. The
Auto
other
fire?
players are not supposed to look at your whisper roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got it.
Skills
fire
and
is just
abilities are supposed to
auto
be
fire.
hidden.
Mm-hmm. My bad.
It's just auto fire. It's like one hit, but you spend 10 bullets.
Nothing much.
And round.
10 bullets, but you roll once. Roll, your gun. You're using an assault rifle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so change the mode. Toggle it to auto fire. Then roll once.
Yeah, got it. Auto fire.
And with an ammo, you simply
What do you
shoot.
get?
They're like, we're laughing while doing it, Orin. But nobody got hit. Now,
Uh,
that close is to come up, went straight to the roof, and start shooting at you, Orin. Rolling to hit. What? Nothing, just miss. Okay, now, Priscilla, your turn. You're new, you're green. I mean, not really that green, but you've been following the number of missions. But you see Rod, Orvin, and Victor running ahead, arguing, and then laughing, then shooting. What do you do? You're as crazy as they are. So what do you do?
Priscilla?
I think Yan doesn't know her character.
Yan.
First time using it.
oh no. No, the character is silent. Oh no. Oh no, it's
In the voice.
yeah, I think they DC like internet or something.
Oh,
Can you hear us?
Can
Yeah. You were silent just now.
I've been trying to say something and then you guys say you can't hear me. I was like, how? You guys can't hear me.
Yeah, but we can hear you now.
Okay, good. But I was trying to say that I'm way more crazy than they are. I will wait, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have 8 moves, so my movement is with double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's right here. And Herb, I want to know that this guy over here, can you see my ping here?
Yep.
He's on top of the roof, right? He's not like
On top of the
aware,
roof.
right? Okay. How high is the roof?
It's
How high is
away.
the roof?
Mhm.
Is a what?
They are all away. You are there, all of you.
I know. I mean, like, how far is the? I want to know, like, how tall is the building? Because I'm trying to shoot some shit.
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. I am throwing my incendiary armor ground. Wait, where's my incendiary? Is it? Wait, let me see. Is it my incendiary? Nope, this is not my incendiary. Wait, nope. Never mind. I'm just gonna assume it's my incendiary. Did it hit? Did it show anything? 23. Yep.
Mhm.
I'm shooting around this area here. This guy here.
Mhm. The one on the ground
Oh,
floor.
yeah. So I assume this guy here and this guy here got hit for 19 plus 2 incendiary, because incendiary is if you hit you have extra. I cannot change the ammo. I don't know why.
They burn, so it's DOT,
Yeah, wait.
so you don't take the +2.
Let me share that. Oh, I can't share. Fuck. Okay.
Mm.
Basically, it's that when when you deal the damage to the target, you ignite the target, and then until they spend an action to put themselves out, they take 2 damage directly to their HP whenever they end their turn. So they
Yeah.
need to use an action to. Yeah, I can't share it here because apparently it doesn't have that toggle thingy for me to share. But yeah,
So now they're
basically,
burning. Now they're burning, and if they are still burning at the end of their turn, they'll take +2 damage.
So the one below, right? Not the one on the roof, right?
this guy. I mean, like, depends. My aim is here. And my target is this guy and this guy. I don't know. Wait, why is it not showing?
Is that right? Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
these
this
two.
guy and this guy. But if this guy kena, then it's good. If not, if the guy on the roof kena, then it's good. If the guy it's not kena, then it's fine. But my main target is these 2 guys, and I shot my incendiary. So the total damage is 19 plus 2.
Okay, you lob the grenade over the downed shuttle, the down AV, and hit the ones below. Just simply thump, and exploded. Palm. You hear screams. They fall, burn, and dead.
And just an action, I just look back at Victor and I'm hinting him, this is how you fucking shoot a grenade launcher. I didn't say the word. I'm looking at him and I'm trying to hinting him, this is how you fucking shoot a grenade launcher.
Okay. One of the tiger claws that they shoot you, Priscilla, rolling to hit. Okay. Uh, Come on, show up. Okay. Nope, and misses. That's it.
120 meters.
This one.
Okay.
There are other building, shoots you. A rifle. Okay, that's a hit. Okay, for 8
Okay.
damage. That's it.
Nice. That doesn't even go past
Who got-
SP.
Who got 8 damage? Sorry, who got 8 damage?
You.
Me. Okay.
Yeah, just your armor
After
drop.
the-
That's it.
Okay, but that's after deduction the SP, right? Wait,
You have,
Yeah, on your body.
so that means you just ablate by 1 and you don't take any damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
okay. Oh, just the armor. Okay, good.
Okay, I can do something from afar. Don't skip my turn just yet.
Mhm.
8 times.
I'll be
no.
attacking this.
Wait.
No, it's not your turn. It's not your turn.
okay.
It's not your turn.
Oh,
Vincent still has another
Jeez.
5 more rounds before you arrive.
Yeah, I can do something from afar. So
Mhm.
let's see, 8 times 6 turns, right? Okay. Hold on. 8 times 6 times 2. So I'm 96 meters away. And I add plus 96 plus this. So that means it's 112. And very much in range of my special gun, the MSG.
Lol.
So I'll take a shot with my MSG heavy sniper rifle.
Then fine. Because I said you only arrived at round 5.
But that means that's on foot running, right? So that means I'm around
You're
100
running.
meters away, right?
So when you're running, I don't think you can do any action.
I can stop running and take a shot, right?
That's too
From
far
a
away.
distance?
That's very, very far away.
Because I have 8 move a turn times 2 for running, so that's 12 meters. 12 times 6.
You cannot do any attack if you continues running.
Yeah, then can I stop running and shoot with my sniper rifle? Because
That means you only
the range that I can run.
That means you only. I will give the DV at a very high DV. Just roll to hit because it's still very far distance and they're on top of the roof.
Yeah, but the roof is only like 10 meters, and from the distance that the other people are shooting, they already can get the shot. So I'm even further. So that means, angles and everything. I've more of even a clear line of sight.
You have to justify the fact that there are other buildings all over the place. Because I cannot make this map super big just for your character alone. So I will justify that there are other buildings there that's stealing your sight. Just roll to hit.
Okay, how badly blocked is it? Like,
Your
is it
vision is
really
obscured
badly
by a
blocked?
number of buildings. Other buildings that are not with that you cannot see on this map right now. So at the
Okay,
moment,
you know what? Just not to slow it down, I'll just continue forward and run. Okay.
Good. Right, Rock, your turn.
attacking this fella with my assault rifle. After I have, of course, I moved. And there you go. That's 1 ammo down, and he gets hit for 23, this fella here.
Okay. The character or the guy was actually hunted down. You shoot the terrain, but there's nothing much. But the terrain is really damaged, and that's about it.
Yep.
Okay, now. Okay. One of them actually shoots you from this distance, but it's shooting at Orin because Orin's nearer. It's okay, Orin being targeted, rolling to hit. It's a miss, and that's about it. Okay, Victor, your turn.
As far as I can move. 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. I'm going to reload a new grenade and try again aiming up at the roof for these guys.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 13. 13 doesn't hit. But based on your distance, 13, that's a miss.
Too bad.
You just hit the wall. That's about it. Nothing much. I think you should consider using some other things other than a grenade launcher, Victor.
Good thing
Okay.
I have you guys.
Right. Okay, this one goes on underneath. Goes down to the building. That's it. Okay, Orin, your turn.
All right. All right, shot. Standard fire. Got this guy.
Up. You shoot and you miss.
Single fire.
This one goes down. All right. Okay, shooting at you, Orin. Okay, rolling. Hit. Gets miss. Okay, Priscilla, your turn.
Wait, okay, a lot of them died. Interesting. I'm gonna walk here. Wait, let me see how far I can go. Where's my 8 feet? I need my 8 feet. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2. I can't see the fucking grid. Oh my fucking god. The grid is so faded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is here.
Use the Q button on your keyboard to basically see the.
My laptop is on service, so I'm currently literally using my tablet to play right now.
Oh, okay.
My laptop went on service.
My god. Okay.
But it's working. It's working for me. So I'm not what's it called? I am
Okay.
not complaining. Okay, anyway, I dropped my grenades at him. I popped the wait, what is that? No, I'm not popping the other one. I'm dropping my grenade. I draw out my AK and I'm gonna start shooting him twice because the RF2. Well, one for 18, one for 9. One for 17 damage, one for 22 damage on this guy in front of me.
Okay. First, you shoot a cover. Covers is damaged and destroyed. And then after that, after the cover is destroyed, then you shoot this one immediately. Bam. Okay, rolling for evasion. All bad guys can roll for evasion. And then after that, this one's dead. It's gone. This goes
And then
down.
I'm looking back at Victor again and I say that this is how you shoot a gun. I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna fucking do that.
Okay, the one on the roof
Yes,
here
insubordination.
shoots you. Orin, Priscilla with assault rifle, single shot. That's a 15. That's a hit. Okay, 18 damage. Armor drop by 1. So what's your armor?
Sorry, me is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, SP10, so it's SP9
SP10, so
now.
it's SP9. And what's it called again? It's deduct before or after?
Before.
Before. So it's
Before.
10. So it's 8. So I get it's
0
18.
damage.
So minus.
Minus 10.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's minus 10. So I get 8 damage, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
And then now
okay.
it's 9 SP.
Okay, no problem. I will deduct 8 HP damage, but I can fucking tank it because I have a body of fucking 12. So it's like, who the fuck cares?
Hell
Mhm.
yeah. Body 12.
Yeah, Vincent. So running. Okay. Rock.
I move to here. And I shoot this itty bitty girl on the rooftop. And shooty. Does she gets hit?
All right. Which one? This one?
Yeah.
You shoot the cover. Cover's damage, but that's about it.
Oh, okay, got it.
Right. Now, okay. For the wall, shoot the orange. Shoot orange pistol. 25 damage. Orange you go hit, but no damage. Your armor, just the armor go down. Okay, hide in the
Okay.
cover. That's it. Okay, this one shooting at Priscilla. Rifle, shooting, and it's a 12. Nothing. Miss. Victor, your turn. You know you can go through the ramp here, right? Go to the other side. You don't have to jump up on the AV itself. You can go through it. There are doors on the left and right side.
All right. I will stay somewhere here. Actually, no, I'll move a little bit forward. Just to here. And I'm gonna grab out the pistol.
You can see the hostage in the second building, but you can also see the other gangs hiding in cover.
I'm gonna take out the pistol and I'm gonna shoot at this guy here.
Okay. Yep, it's in cover. You just need to shoot the cover first. Just roll to it.
That's
26, 22. You need a 26 to hit. You need a 25 or higher. It's a miss. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Third floor, move in. Shooting orange, pistol. Okay, orange, you got hit again by pistol, but only hitting your armor. Your armor dropped by 1. That's it. No damage. Okay, orange, your turn.
Playing with guns now.
You are
Now
not in the firearms department, but you are good in melee combat only.
Yeah, that's why. Well, sometimes if guns don't work, blades do. Hello. Say hello to my not so little friend.
Okay, you unsheath your dai katana and attack 3 times. 3 RF. Hits. Hits. Okay, you literally cut him in 2 pieces. This one's down. The moment the gang see you coming in with your katana, you can see the look of fear within their cybernetic eyes.
No. After I cut the blade and a little drama. After I cut down the person, the blade still vibrates.
Okay, just take note, right? Your movement of 10, right? Do you know you can move? Do you know you can move few squares, attack, another square, attack, another square, attack?
Oh, there.
Meaning that you can do this, and this.
You mean chain attack? Nah, I'll down them one by one.
Okay,
I'll down
shooting at you with pistol, Orin. Okay, it's a hit. 10 damage.
Nope.
What's your armor class now? Nothing. So your armor dropped by 1 again. Okay, Priscilla, you can see the hostage within the building, but you can also 3 gangs hiding at the corners in the cover. What are you gonna do?
I assume this guy here. I can't pinpoint, but basically I know that this guy here is our target to save, right?
Yep. These are
Okay.
flammable objects, yeah, just to tell you. Flammable object. What do you want to do?
Flammable. Fuck. Okay.
Incendiary.
Watch your fire.
Okay.
Watch your fire.
One. Okay, I can go in, Herbert. I can go in.
Yeah.
They are flammable.
I
It's
will give
fine.
you
I
a
can
summary
slap them.
execution if you kill the hostage.
I can what? Sorry.
Victor will give you a summary execution on the. I mean, not only Victor, but Victor, Rodrock, and Orin will execute you if you kill the hostage.
3、4、5、6、7、8. Yes, I'm right inside. I can't see my shit because my character shit is been blocked underneath this shit. But I think you can see that my character is. Yep.
Take out your character. Can you see? No. Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now.
Done.
Okay. And I bitch slap him for 4d6 damage. Yes, I bitch slap her with 4d6 damage. Backhand, by the way.
Backhand, 46 damage. What's the
Yeah.
damage?
Are you? Can you see it? I'm not sure. Can you see it? Are you guys seeing it?
You didn't roll. Oh yeah. There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
okay. Take the first one because I'm not sure what happened because I tried to click, it doesn't show. But yeah, I'll take the first one for the 6 damage. Backhand is like slap. It's like yeah.
Backhand bitch slap.
Back
Oh
slap.
wait, I can double hit. Yeah, it's
RF2,
a
RF2.
RF2. Yeah. Both like pam. Slap, bitch slap.
Okay. You bitch slap the gang, and then she just falls down unconscious.
On
You can-
bitch slap.
comms, Vincent's like, what was that crunch I just heard?
You see Nicholas kneeling down, tied, hand behind his back, legs tied. He turns to look at you, Priscilla, and then he looks at the gang. He's like, "You got your ass given to you right now, huh?" And then after that, the tiger claws inside the room. This one's gone. Okay, this one takes a pistol and shoot at you. Pistol, and it's a hit, but only 4 damage.
So it just obliterated the armor again by another 1, right?
Yes.
It,
This
Okay.
one,
more
Now
damage.
it's down to 8, right? Correct? Or is
Yep.
it down to 9? Yeah, okay, down to 8. Okay.
And then you take no damage, because
Okay.
reasons.
okay.
Because reasons, yes.
Already you got hit by a pistol shot, but only 5 damage.
Who? Wait, what? Who? Who?
Orin.
Okay,
Not
okay.
Priscilla. Orin.
No damage. No damage.
Okay. Alright. This one also come out. Shoots you with a pistol. I rolled a 20 to hit you, but 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
You get the damage first. Okay, you reduce the damage first, then you reduce your armor.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Okay. Okay, next. This one shooting at Victor. Nope. Victor's armor just. That's about it. 7 minus 9 on my rifleman. On 4. Vincent's still running. Okay,
Almost here,
right.
guys. I'm almost here.
For me, since I can see these flammable barrels easily, right?
Of course you can. Orin's inside.
Okay, I just tell Orin to get out of there. I'm about to start some barbecue. So I'll just shoot at the barrels so that they can burn while he basically run away.
Roll to hit first. You just need to roll to successfully hit on the 26 meters.
Is that enough?
Yeah, more than enough.
He's like,
All right.
Tong.
Orin, you got the rock communicate to you and telling you to actually brace for impact. In other words, he shot the flammable canister. It exploded within the room like a huge fireball, and the fireball damage is a lot. Okay, so roll for evasion.
Evasion. Hold on. Oh, wrong stuff. Hold on there.
I'm rolling for evasion for all 4 of the NPCs inside. Okay, you evade. You roll out of the building, but gone.
The benefit of
Roadrock
putting
just look, Orin, you're a bit angry at Roadrock for taking away all your kills. Your Daikatana needs blood, and you only gave it only 1 kill, not enough. And then Priscilla, one of the gangs rushed towards you with blade in hand and swing it at you left and right. Okay, roll for evasion twice.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm where to roll for evasion again?
Fighting.
Fighting.
Fighting. Evasion 14. I have 21.
Nice.
Roll twice, right? Roll twice, yeah, roll twice. 21, and yeah, I'll probably get the second one, but it's okay.
You got hit for 12 slashing damage.
Melee ignores, right? What? Ignore
Half.
the half. So it's what?
So it's 12 minus 4, but you still ablate the armor by 1.
So wait, give me a sec. Armor now down to 7. And I take how much damage?
4, 8.
8 HP, is it?
Mm-hmm.
wait 58减46，不是44才对，44 ，yep. Okay. Anything else? No, right?
That's it. Next one.
Okay.
Next one shoots at Rock. Okay, Rock. Okay, nope, it's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Victor, your turn.
I'm gonna move 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to here, and then to show Priscilla, who's boss, I'm gonna shoot with her standing in between him, the next target. I'm gonna take out the pistol and just shoot at the target directly behind. And I don't care if I hit her instead.
Alright. Yeah, roll to hit. 2 times, yeah? RF2.
Is it 2 times, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 times.
You do know the target is also right behind her, right? It's like I don't mind not you shooting me, but it's like there's a fucking target behind her as well. So it's like, are you sure you want to do that?
I'm trying to prove the point that I can shoot.
Priscilla, the moment you got slashed, suddenly you see the person that slashed you right in front of you suddenly got shot twice in the head. Bam, bam. And then after that, you turn to look who was shooting. You notice it was Victor.
But I just do the one thing. I just flick a middle finger at him. I just flick a middle finger at him. It's like, yeah, well, thanks for that. It's like middle finger. It's like I'm not saying anything. It's like just a middle finger.
Okay. All right, Orin, your turn.
Oh well. Time for a gate crashing party. Hello. Hello, chop chop.
You can't walk through
Go
walls,
through
can you?
I think there's windows. I assume that he jumps in from the window. But unless Herbert say there's a window there, I'm not sure.
The only front door is here.
Oh, front door. Where was I?
Correct.
I still make it. Because I will move 10.
Too bad the hostage was not in the open. Otherwise, it would have been way too convenient to shoot both barrels and instantly vaporize the enemy.
I do you one better. I could have just fucking grenade launcher the whole entire building. It doesn't even fucking matter. But I couldn't because it's fucking flammable and the fucking hostage in the other fucking room.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah.
You could do it anyways and get killed.
Yeah. Nah, it's like yeah, season 1, the character that I make for so long and then just die in one fucking 10 minutes of the fucking encounter. It's like, hell no, man.
Second attack.
Third attack.
Third attack.
I feel bad for our friend who's driving the AV. He's gonna arrive at the end of the combat when there's nothing left.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it.
Alright.
3
Okay.
attacks.
Orin, you cut the poor ganger into pieces. Shoulder, torso, and legs.
No, I'm gonna do the Monty Python thing. 2 hands, and then one slash across the thighs.
Okay. Priscilla, you notice Orin next to you. It's like cutting the gang in quick succession. 3 attacks. Chung, chung, chung. Just like that. Like cutting sandwiches. And you can see Orin smiled the moment she did that. Blood dripping from the blade.
No, after that, lick the blood off the blade.
While looking at Priscilla, yeah.
They're gonna get HIV from that.
Bruh. absolutely,
Okay.
bruh.
Orin and Priscilla, you can see Nicholas
No,
Oren.
Not unless you have an ulcer in your stomach.
Oh man.
Okay, right. Orin, Priscilla, you can see Nicholas Oren on the floor, looking at you, smiling. Right? It's like both of you, you killed them all. Now untie me. Bring me out of here.
I just walk up to
Kill
him.
him.
Oh no! as much as I want to, I can't. I have a fucking orders to follow.
I'm that
And
evil
I-
voice in your head.
It's like it's like the evil voice is like very tempting, but it's like I'm not gonna Venator the shit, man. I can't Venator the shit.
No, it's
Let's not
okay.
be
It's,
Venator 2.0. Let's
it's a
not be
term
Venator
we're
2.0.
using.
Yes, it's a fucking noun, okay? It's a fucking
Oh
noun.
no.
Anyway, I untie him and I just like, am I able to carry him like a fucking guinea bag?
Of course, your body's 12, right? You're strong enough for it.
Yeah, I literally untie him. I think I don't even bother to untie him. I just like grab him up and just like walk out.
You untie him, Victor knows you already. Now, how are you going to roleplay it? You got to
Yeah,
find it.
energy.
You need to radio Vincent, you need to tell Victor, and so on.
And I say that target secured. I just say that's what target secured.
Mm-hmm. Target secured, bring
man.
it back, bring the bird for extraction. That's it.
Yep. Yeah. I'm sure Victor will know. Is like if I say that target secured, then he will just do the whole entire mumbo jumbo because Priscilla is not one to talk because she have a very fucking raspy voice and she hates her voice as well. So it's like yeah.
Yeah, Victor,
Like,
you heard that from Priscilla. Vincent, you heard that. Now take a claw on top of the roof, shooting at you, Victor, with auto fire, shooting at you, and I got 7 minus 2, so nothing happens. On 5. Vincent, you heard the call from Priscilla. Target secured. Bring the bird.
Vincent runs back. He finds a burrito stand while running back and stops and pays like 10 eddies.
Alright.
bruh. It's like look what happened. My companion have what? He's like I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay. You're okay. Delicious.
Lol. It's like Victor is like a fucking comedic relief character. Lol.
Hey, Vincent, you run.
How much is like good quality pre-pack burrito?
No idea. but
I'll just minus off for 50 eddies for myself. Okay, I have good quality pre-pack burrito.
Okay. Alright. Okay, Rock. You heard Priscilla got the hostage. Now you're just gonna be waiting for Vincent, but there are other gangs on top of the roof. So you definitely do not want to give that kill to Victor. So what do you do? And now Eisen's gone.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, my bad. I actually almost zoned out. Shooty at this target here, but not before I move 4 spaces so I can, take the heat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shooty at those idiots. Please let it be a gnat. Oh well, another waste of ammo. Is it RF2, my assault rifle, or not? Okay, how do I know if it's an RF2? Oh, RDF1. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. I already moved, already everything, and yeah, I just.
Okay, Victor, you see. Okay. Alright. Victor, you notice that Rock arrived. About to actually like shoot up with the rocket with the assault rifle. But he also like wondering, it's like, what is Rock doing? Maybe he's just like having fun. But the Tiger Claw on top shoots at you, Rock with assault rifle, auto fire, and 13. Nope, it's a miss. Okay, Victor, what do you want to do?
I'll just, as a response to getting the target secured, I'll just be like, "Not yet. We aren't finished here," and take a shot at this one here.
Alright. Shot is a hit. Second
It's 2
attack.
shots, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 2 shots. Okay, that's the second hit. Right. You kill the one on the roof, penetrating the body. And then after that, then you turn to Rodrock. Rodrock looks his head at you and said, that was supposed to be Rodrock's kill. Then, Orin, your turn. They're still shooting outside from the building. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna do a knock joke. Move in. Assault rifle. Single fire.
Okay. You take your assault rifle while coming out from the building, take aim, and again on top of the roof, and then shot her dead. And that's it. It's down. And then Priscilla, you got the hostage, you lift him up. He's like his arms, his legs is secured. But you lift him up anyway, while waiting for the bird to actually arrive. And then
The Aegis, mind you, not just any bird.
give Victor, while waiting for the AV to arrive, you actually took out your other communicator, and then after that communicate straight to the other AV9 that is on the way to actually pick up this precious cargo that you actually just saved. When you look around, the carnage around you, like the Roadrock also look at the carnage around. All this measly, simple stuff. Weapons that these gangs use from the dropship, from the crash dropship. And you look at the other stash and the other belongings inside the building. Rock actually did his job on the other building. He destroyed most of the cash. But there are others inside this building and this building. So, Victor, to you.
You need to get out of that building, Priscilla. Bring him out.
I just walk out like fucking casually, and then I just like drop him right in front of Victor, and I would just walk away. I just walk. I literally just grab him like a guinea pig, walk it out, drop it in front of Victor, and then I just walk away. It's like I don't. It's like oh so fucking what.
I will keep my eyes completely on them at the whole time. So without even looking, I'll just aim behind me and shoot the barrel.
Alright. You aim outside, before you will get palm. You destroy the building entirely. And destroying all the military weapons that's inside the building. And after that, the other one beneath, destroyed too. Making sure-
Is that how are you guys going to overcook a steak?
Orin looking at Victor and say, like, oh, the steak? Yeah, definitely. That's why Rock actually just stay quiet and looks at you, Orin. Okay, Victor, what will we do next?
Oh, God.
When the vehicle arrives, you, Priscilla, and Vincent need to rendezvous with Micah Wesker at the Northern Docks. We will take care of this target.
Yeah, we're the best. Yeah, what a mess. What a bother.
Priscilla, do you get that just now? From Sticks?
It says the rendezvous with Vincent, right?
And my
Dogs, no turn dogs, no
Your
turn dogs.
mission
Okay.
is priority.
You know. Affirmative and such, but you see that she just nods and just say that she would just say that yeah, but she didn't say it out. She just like show you a hand gestures like yeah. because she doesn't like to talk a lot.
Right.
it's like-
You got orders, Priscilla, from Victor. It's like to actually head towards the docks while actually waiting for Vincent to arrive. But before that happened, and then Rod, we got our orders. We need to bring him back.
You need to look out for Remy, Hibana, and Mao. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to infiltrate Strega with the edge runners underemployed by the NCPD. You need to find and extract the information at Strega data nodes at the highest security level. Should you or any of your IM force be caught or killed, the Secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. Is that understood?
Oh, working with edge runners now. Have we stooped that low now? Hey.
Priscilla, how do you answer?
I just not. It's like a very subtle just not. It's like you can't even see that whether she's answering. That's just not. It's just not.
Wait, so he's talking Remy's, this guy basically talks to all of us, is it? Or just this one? Just
Only to Priscilla.
Oh, okay.
And now Priscilla will need to relay that message to Vincent. Priscilla, you got the information, you got the data deeds, Victor pass it to you, then after he walks away.
All
Towards
for
the-
compensation. To relay
And
the
after that-
message.
And then after that, Victor, his host, he actually communicated to actually Vincent and tell him to actually pick up Priscilla as soon as possible and head straight towards the northern docks. And after that, you lift up. Well, not this one. This one's for isometric. This is the one.
Oh hell yeah.
Alright, Priscilla.
The
Uh,
the AV comes around and yeah.
just for the sake of that, just for the sake of summary, it's like look for Michael Wesker at Northern Dock. What's it called? Victor passed me the data to look for Remy to pass it to him, correct? Is that what I'm hearing correct?
No.
Because I can only type so fast before like the next shit is like what I'm trying to write down the notes so I don't fucking forget. It's like I heard the part is like look for Michael Wesker at Norton Docks, and then he passed me the data, and then it's like look for Remy and Haibana and the others, and then like infiltrate Stray Guard. That's all I get. It's like that's all I fucking get. It's like fucking hell.
First things first task, meet Michael Wesker at the Northern Docks.
So that
Second
one's
task,
done.
then you need to look for him, Remy, Hibana, and Mao.
Okay, look for Remy, Hibana, and Mao for.
Just meet them up.
So-
That's it.
Okay, okay. Look for Remy.
You know the mission. Michael Wesker will tell you the next what you need to do.
Okay, no problem. Okay. I thought it's like a whole fucking list. Is like, okay, so it's just mission
Yeah,
one,
it's just these
mission
two
two.
things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that's whole entire fucking shit, and I couldn't fucking catch up. Okay, no problem. Ignore me.
The Aegis arrives with Vincent. Vincent just propping his feet up on the dashboard, with like half a burrito still in his mouth. Sees Priscilla there, gives her a wave, and the hatch opens from below.
I just walk up. I just like I assume like it's like a fucking ladder, so I just climb up.
Yeah.
I just climb up, and I just see that sit at the co-pilot seat, and yeah.
Well,
And yeah.
well, good to see you're still alive and well, you lovely murder hobo.
I just look at him, like I look at him. Is like I just grab the data chip and pass it to him.
Oh. The data chip, like specifically, because Herb, I heard you mention the other character's name, but specifically not Midnight. So I guess that was intentional.
Hmm. But you won't
So
know it until you arrive.
yeah. So I think there's more to it. So he just looks at it. He's like, "So where to next?"
You just see that in her very raspy voice, she just say that Michael Wesker, Norton Dog. It's like a very, very raspy voice. It's like you couldn't even, you couldn't even like make out unless like you're really hearing that because it's like she had a very, very raspy voice. It's like Michael Wesker, not Norton Dog.
Okay, you sound like you're in a good mood today.
It's like again, I just side eye him. It's like are you serious? It's like I have
Yeah.
to talk. I have to talk. If not, it's like I couldn't fucking relay the message. It's like Priscilla hates to talk. That's the thing. It's like
Yeah,
it's like she just side eye you.
you sound less edgy and depressed today. So I take that as a win for both of us. Now,
I was like he then it's just she just look at you again. It's like then look at the side. It's like whatever. It's like she didn't say whatever. It's like but you can see from her gesture. It's like she's like whatever.
just like my gal, the silent and strong type. Let's go.
So I assume I just like co-pilot the shit and then like yeah, just co-pilot the shit.
You can chill. Vincent is just chilling. He can pilot the ship via his interface plugs. So he's
Yeah.
just eating his burrito while we see like the Aegis just like fly itself.
Whee! It's like okay, done. I think.
Right? Okay, while you're actually flying off during the night of Night City itself, meanwhile, at the club bar, at the Red Ribbon Club, the kid, Midnight, Hibana, and Mao, the three of you actually arrive first. While waiting for Remy, Haliman, and Mendoza to actually arrive, you took a seat. It is late. Mao, you park your bike outside.
Oh, a stolen. You mean the stolen bike? Yep.
Yeah, the stolen bike. The stolen bike. Mm-hmm. Very good, right?
Nice.
Then you sat and waited. As you wait, the lady actually arrived and after that asked you if I want anything to drink while waiting for any customers. Do the three of you order anything?
Ibana basically, she's like, sake, please. That's it, pure sake.
Okay, sake, then
Oolong tea and gin.
oolong tea. Okay,
And
then
gin.
look at it, right?
Had a rough day.
Just a
Need that
whiskey
thing.
for today.
Then after that, she took the orders and head straight to the bar, where she actually takes the order from Anastasia. Anastasia actually concoct the drinks for the three of you while all wait. After a while, you see a vehicle actually arrive, and after that stop at the side, and then coming out of the vehicle, you see Remy, Nina, and Halima. They went straight to meet you all. So Remy is still outside, maybe taking a pack of cigarette or waiting. Remy, you notice a really nice bike, really nice car, gang-related vehicle. You notice. And then you went in.
Gang-related vehicles.
Gang-related vehicle.
Ah, there you are.
And then you all actually hear, okay, Remy, you know for a fact that Mao, Hibana, and Midnight was also there during the data extraction. You didn't know they were there. Elena probably doesn't even know they were there. That means they were actually tasked by someone to actually go there to do something. You were there to actually get the data chip, which you successfully did, and also the money. You let Bob out into the wasteland, maybe like waiting for whatever fate they befalls him. But then Elena let through all of you. Aliman told you everybody they just want to go and sit down and relax, to unwind, to forget whatever things that actually happened. Then Renat looked to you all and said, "So, Midnight, Ivana Mao, what were the three of you doing?"
Midnight reaches behind her into a carryall and pulls out the decapitated head and just rolls it onto the floor at her feet. I mean at what's her name again? Mendoza's feet.
Anastasia, the bartender, looks to you, Midnight. "Take that trash out and throw it out. I don't want that kind here, and I don't want your kind to bring that type thing over to my bar. If you don't leave it now, if you don't throw it away, you're out." She points at you, Midnight. Anastasia James. "What do you want to do? You pick up the head or leave it there?"
Last touch, Mendoza. Last touch.
Mendoza that looks to the head. "This has nothing to do with me. This actually on you. What's with the decapitated head? I don't know this person. They're probably just a low-life gang that's working for Bob. Take it away, Midnight. The bartender, the therapist, doesn't like this."
Seems so. As she takes a whiskey and she'll just proceed to chuck it right outside the. I mean, outside the bar. She said, right? So just outside the bar. And come back in.
Tell me you left some of them alive.
Unfortunately, our team got a little too trigger happy. So I guess not.
Hey, you're the guys who refused to kill them, so we had to clean up after you.
The plan wasn't to kill them, the plan was to use them.
Yeah, well, you kind of did not say that, to be precisely. One moment.
Can I role play as Mendoza or no?
You can. Go ahead.
Okay. There's a reason why Remy choose to keep them inside the toilet is to make sure that no such thing happen. Yet you guys somehow managed to still find your way to kill them. Bravo to you guys, I guess. I was like, H Renners, I swear to God, seriously.
Hey, we did your job for you. Just so you know. And now what?
Yeah, and you guys are not getting paid to do so, so I don't see why you guys have to do such a thing. Again,
Let's
it's
get
really
this.
it's really not under your jurisdiction to do such a thing.
Let's get things
Ivana?
straight, will you? I did this not for you guys, but because.
Yeah, well, thanks. Do you want a medal to your chest?
No, I don't.
Looks like
Then let the police officers do their job. You guys are only there for. You know what? I don't even know why am I arguing with you guys. Remy, seriously, is like she is like Mendoza is like looking at Remy. Is like this is the kind of friend that you works with. Like
Now the $1,000,000 question is, what were you two doing there?
Exactly.
We were there first.
doing jobs that you guys couldn't do. A simple talk over. We are trying to infiltrate the base in order to do so I have to disguise, obviously. Remy have to do some makeup, but at the end of the day we get the job done. We get the money, we get the chip, we are done. See, no bloodshed needed, but somehow you guys end up still does it anyway. It's like bravo to you guys. It's like I have a lot of report to write thanks to you guys, you know. I
And
have
with
a lot
all
of
that
report to write.
planning, yet without the brain cells to give us a simple call. Well done,
Exactly.
Mendoza.
We were under orders, you know. We had to clean up the mess, and regardless of what you would have done, we would have, killed everybody there because.
If you guys would have waited a little longer, I would have gave a call. I have more information to extract from the guy named Bob than whatever you guys just killed, obviously.
Wait.
And Bob is our actual target, and not the other guys. They probably
where's Bob
doesn't
now?
know shit.
So where's Bob now?
Out in the wilderness, of course. Like a sane person, I let him live through his life. Whether he live or not is not under my jurisdiction to kill him. I only needed the information from him. I don't need him to be dead. A dead person won't tell me information. A live person would have tell me a better information. I was like,
Okay, yeah.
oh my god.
Remy, how would you deal with this situation? They started to become bloodthirsty people, killing people that you were actually letting them go so that they can actually join or be a good side to you and Milena once you join the gang. How you play this? Mao also, Remy.
You
Honestly, the last thing
undermined.
I need is that you guys doing more killing. The NCPD has enough to deal with. I don't know. I need you guys to do something for me, and this is not one of them. It's like, oh, honestly, seriously, Remy, please talk some sense to them, please. You know that Gigi has been dealing with this shit, and that's the reason why we try not to hire the edge runner, and this is one of the reason why. It's like I have been Gigi has been up on my ass and my ears for all the things they have done. It's like, oh my god, seriously. It's like, you know what? Bartender, I need your strongest gene. Like, I can't deal with this shit right now, seriously. It's like, Remy, talk with them, seriously. Talk some sense to them. That's like, I don't know whether Herbert want to let Elena move towards the bartender and such. But basically, I'm like trying to like give them space to talk among themselves.
You send a listen. Now Remy Hilton. Then after that, Mao. Mao's very quiet.
You just undermined all that work. What if Bob decides he wants to come back and make contact again, and his whole entire gang is just dead? You just betrayed the trust that we just built up. I don't understand. How could you have seen us do what we did, and you thought it was still the right thing to do? You must have coaxed them out there, right? To fight them, from where they were left.
Well, it's not exactly was, difficult. They all went to the bathroom, we locked the door, and you know the rest. Turkey shoot.
So tell me, you weren't going to leave there without starting any sort of fight.
Are you gonna roleplay this, Fahad? As the shy Himana that you're supposed to be?
Because after the firefight, she's a bit high on adrenaline rush and her shoulders bleeding and whatnot. That's why she's like trying to hold the pain and the mixed emotions. She's like, we were under orders. Whether you like it or not, we're still gonna have to, kill them, reach Bob, and make him, talk.
Orders from who?
There were no orders to kill.
Yeah, but Striga wanted information, so we're still gonna make him talk. Anyway, Striga wanted Bob. Or at least what he knows, and thanks to you, he's in the wind.
Sister, I assume that they got the information that they needed. So that's not a problem.
Yeah, which means we did not get anything, and Striga will end up, not inviting us in, because technically we're supposed to, bring her the information that...
Or kill him.
Exactly. We can't say...
He's gone now.
After this action, the only invitation I feel like giving you is an invitation to a cell.
Oh, please. I highly doubt even, what we did was illegal, as, all of them were wanted felons.
Should I slams the whiskey onto the ground?
I assume Elena
onto
overhit the whole entire conversation, right?
So of course she did.
Yeah.
It's like
We're the
so.
only
It's
ones
like
in the bar.
yeah. I mean, like Elena look over to all of them. It's like, so essentially, you're saying that we are not working as a team but against each other. Is that what you're implying? Because obviously, it's like as much as I'm a part of NCPD, I'm so we are all come under the same goal to bring down Striga, but yet somehow you guys think that we are not working with you guys just because we don't share the information that we did. You guys don't trust us. Is that what you're saying?
Midnight slams the whiskey onto the table. Undermining the mission, not trusting you.
all this talk, we were there for the same thing, but you two decided to go off in the wind and not even contact us about your plans, and now you're blaming us. Is that how it is?
Oh
Let,
my god.
let just
If you want us to work together with you, you
It's
need
because
to
that we
tell us.
we are both in a very difficult situation. We can't just be seen out in the wind. Did you understand Midnight? Do you understand Mao? Do you even understand Hibana? I am a fucking NCPD, for God's sake. What would have been if my face was shown in the public?
Okay,
What would
Mao,
have been?
Mao, how do you role play this? How do you role play?
I fucking love
Who,
this
me?
this role play.
Me?
Holy
Mao,
shit.
Mao, Mao,
Oh.
Mao.
Okay.
That was
Stay
good.
quiet. Stay quiet. Drink my tea and drink my tea and gin.
Is that
You
a
think
mix of
about
two or
what
is that a
Elena
one of
said is
one?
like, what Elena Remy said is that you guys just simply go in guns blazing, killing people after locking them in. What's your justification about that? It's like, are you are you as bloodthirsty and also murderous edge runner that Hibana wants to be or Midnight wants to be?
Whatever means possible to find daddy. Yeah, why not?
This is where you role play your moral codes based on your character story, based on
She
what you
just
have written.
she just said it. Whatever it takes to find daddy, why the hell not?
I didn't write that thing. I just say anything possible. Oh,
Okay. All right. Okay, Remy. Jonathan.
What separates you from the gangs if that's how you act and it's no better than how the gangs act?
the fact that they kill innocent civilians and we don't.
Oh my god. And what makes you think that you're not any better than them? You oh my god. It's like, oh my god. Remy, seriously, I'm having fucking it. I'm having fucking migraine talking to you guys. Seriously.
Maybe
What makes you think they are not as innocent as you guys? It's like, oh my god.
they worked for
It's a fucking if you haven't ever get the fucking memo, it's a fucking undercover mission that we both get from Gigi. Is it Gigi Herbert?
GG. Actually,
Yeah,
it's more higher. It's actually a much more higher than GG.
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
you
but I'm
know.
just gonna say Gigi because it's considered my direct superior lah. We have a fucking undercover mission from Gigi and CPD, both me and Remy. Do you think that such thing could have been done just by calling you guys in? It's like, oh my god, you guys have to. It's like you guys keep saying that I have to stand in your shoe, but it's like stand in my shoe, stand in me and Remy's shoe. That we are both NCPDs. We are the people of laws. We goes by the laws. I don't care about you guys as edge runner, but please do such thing. Oh my god, it's like
wait, as Mendoza goes on and on about the law and the badge, Hibana looks at the two girls and he's like, "Girls, I'm gonna talk honestly. All this talk about law and order started to give me a headache. One, we were hired by the assistant of the chief of police, off books, as in not even the police supposed to know about us.
are we supposed to know about it, Herbert? We are there to know, right? Or no?
Remy knows you know.
Yeah, oh my god. You think that people doesn't know about your job? It was the reason why we were there. It's because they might think that you guys were fucked up, which essentially you guys did fucked up. Oh my god.
We did
We were
fuck
there
up.
to we were there. You guys were saying that you guys are cleaning up the mess. We are the one that cleaning up your mess actually, and then you guys still somehow still fuck it up again.
Maybe our
That's
intent
not
was
wrong.
aligned for the better. I mean, we can say we stumbled upon the same mission, but we managed to get the objective done. I mean, all this Rega wanted was information. Whatever you know.
Yeah, and you guys, we could have done so much with those people there. They wanted to join the Stray Guard. We could have used them as foot soldiers to get into Stray Guard, infiltrate them, get information to them, and all went down to cross because of what? Because of one bloody murder. Oh my god. Remy, forgive me for my profanity, but this is beyond my what my sanity is capable of. It's of a fucking murder hobo. It's like you, Hibana, you of all person shouldn't even be doing such a thing, and then yet you guys somehow able to do it. Who is the one that started it? I don't know, but you guys seriously just went off the book. It's like, oh my god.
Went off
Who
the
actually started it? Like player talk?
Yeah, I know. It's like I'm
Who?
not pointing fingers, but she very damn well know it's you, but she's not pointing fingers.
But
Elena knows, Mendoza
But
knows,
also,
but she's
Elena-
just not.
Yeah. I mean, I knows that you know, and she's just quiet there, like
Yeah,
just sitting down.
just
She's like,
continue with the
yeah,
role play.
the
Just
guilt
continue
face.
with the role play.
Yeah,
Just
the
continue with the
guilt
role play.
face. Yeah, she's just sitting down with like the guilt face.
Wait, you're still standing in the middle of the bar. You're not even sitting down.
Okay, you know what? Okay,
Oh,
She could just drag a
Okay, there we
fucking chair
go.
if she wants.
Yeah.
There we go.
She could just drag a fucking chair if she wants.
Elena, Remy, regardless of this argument, you do know that it's not going to go anywhere. Hopefully, it's like you actually Elena telling them that killing is bad, even though there could be Hibana actually justification like they could be killing civilians, but maybe they were civilians themselves, but they just needed the money. Maybe they never kill any civilians, so Hibana doesn't have that proof. And after that, of course, killing just justify like that they should actually go ahead and start killing them when both of you and Remy have told them specifically that, hey, you guys can just leave or come back and work for us, which they actually agreed to. But now you guys don't have that anymore because Remy and Mao and Ibana just decided to actually pull the trigger on all of them and start killing them. But what if they knew or there were survivors during that fight that actually saw the faces of Mao, Hibana, and Midnight? And then after that, they'll probably just come back and tell people, to show Eleanor. But that is the thing that you and Remy have to put the luck roll and think that, okay, maybe nobody survived. Let's hope not. But you know for a fact that right now you have the Elfline data chip that the lady at the bar, unless you guys don't know, known as Mahaya Lindo, is waiting. You just need to bring her the item, and then after that, she can actually bring you to actually meet the person that controls the chip and also part of the line to actually bring you up for the Strega. So, Elena or Remy, do you how you role play this?
Take one last look at all of them, but particularly at the one who I thought would actually have had the coolest mind in all of this, and just look at Habana and be like,
Hibana could
And I
be
thought-
completely changed, Remy. She's not the Hibana you used to know. She's now, I think, either
Bloodthirsty.
Midnight rubbed her the wrong way, but now she's like, now she's like trigger happy, bloodthirsty. And then you think to yourself, where would this bring Hibana up further in the future? Sure.
I thought you understood, but I guess not.
And understood.
I just look at. I've turned my back. I'm not even paying any more attention. I look over my shoulder though at Elena and say, "I'll meet you at the office. I'm out."
Yeah. I'll meet you at the office too. Seriously. It's like she's just like she's so disappointed. She's beyond disappointed. It's like there's no word to describe. It's like, well, I hope you guys have fun with your fight because obviously you have screwed up more than what you could have what you could have hoped for. It's like, you know what? Whatever.
Where's the bathroom, Herb?
I don't think there is a bathroom.
There is. This is the bathroom.
Yeah.
This is the bathroom.
Right.
But I
Okay.
assume Elena also leaves, so it's like I can't control her. So it's like, yeah, you can make her leave out if you want to.
Right. Okay. Aliman actually said, hey, wait up. I don't want to hear that conversation. I wasn't there. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't put the gun.
I was getting killed.
Wait,
He was getting killed, lol.
yeah, he was getting beat up like crazy. He was technically there, but not there at the same time.
Yeah, no, he was there, but he was beat up by the wrong group of people. He was beat up by the wrong.
I.e.
yeah,
you
same
guys.
people. It's all acting, okay? It's not
Yeah.
my fault that you guys. It's not my fault
It's acting.
you guys failed your human perception.
The acting was realistic, but so was the pain. Is it still acting now?
Right.
Fun.
Okay, Lena, Remy, both of you actually drove and dropped Haliman off at his apartment for a rest. For resting his bruised body for the beat down that he got from the gangs. And Remy and
Uh,
Lena, both of you actually went straight towards the precinct. You told Gigi the story. Gigi actually tells the both of you that keep up the good work, and with the chip and the money that you actually gave to the precinct, they would actually help them with more evidence that this money will actually is like to actually counteract. It's like when they bring it to the council against Trigger. But Gigi also told both of you, Elena and Remy, that you need to actually head back straight. Once you two are done, head back straight towards the Slammer's bar and tell Mahia Lindo that you've got the chip so that you can go straight closer towards Yuri. Maya is the only person that can actually bring you straight to Yuri. But you also know for a fact that you also need to actually bring those people that you trust the most that will never actually go and shoot so-called innocent people or innocent gangs they just simply join. But there will be the night later on. But now, Hibana and Midnight, as those three left, the three of you actually just sat at the bar for maybe an hour or two. Sit down quietly, your thoughts to yourself. Was it the right thing to do? Was it a bad thing to do? You do not know. But also at the same time, Ivana, you receive a call from your agent
Mm-hmm.
somewhere late,
She just
and you
goes
pick it up.
to.
You see the number, you see the name, and it's actually from an old friend or somebody that's been looking after you and your sister, Scott Bernard.
Oh, Uncle Bernard. She picks up the phone with her non-injured arm, and she's like, "Oh, hi, Uncle Bernard. How have you been?"
When I told you, so how's your life in Night City? I saw the news. There was a concert in the docks. Is that there was a shootout, and I saw your image there in one of the videos from the reporters. A glimpse of it. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I was just there with a friend of mine who was the bodyguard of one of the band members. I was there as a backup. I didn't realize that concert was, famous. I actually thought barely even made it headlines.
Yes, I saw news. It's like apparently due to that effect, Subaki Lee actually wrote a song for himself. It's like a song regarding like life and death, that how he was assaulted and how he was actually the target of an assassination.
Oh, well, I thought it's, the guy who saved the song, the famous singer who should be the one writing the songs because he took
I
the
saw the
position.
interview, Subaki Lee, and Subaki Lee talking on news regarding how his life was spared, saved by another friend. Oh, I would really like to meet you in person, you and your friends, of course. So the footage. And maybe I may have something you might need. I may have some information regarding the shooters.
Okay, I mean, are you even in Night City, Uncle?
Well, you know where I am, like Kibana. Just take the Morello or take any cab. Meet me up at New Westbrook once you're free and head towards the residence near the executive zone.
Hmm. Uh,
Bring those that you trust, of course. And anytime I'm here for business before I fly off again to New York to handle some certain situations regarding the company. But no, all should be fine.
okay, give me like half hour and we'll basically drive there and meet you.
Oh, I'm still on the plane, Ivana. So the next few days is alright.
Oh, okay.
It's late. It's midnight right now.
Anyway,
You definitely do not want to travel to New Westbrook at midnight, Hibana. Otherwise, there's gonna be a murder at midnight if that happens.
Oh no!
anyway, if she's like, okay, okay,
The
just
mission end, but the murders continue.
Oh yeah.
she's like, okay, uncle, I'll see you when you arrive. That's when
I'll give
she.
you a call once I'm free. I have a number of meetings with a few top people. Well, if you know for a fact, I'm still doing business with this, but it's like Madame Elliot Michelle. Maybe you know her. Roll for business.
Okay, give me a second. You let me just close this character sheet. Business. Where is that? Is it
Education.
Business is
under
under
education?
education skills.
Oh, okay. Business.
Bruh.
You probably just saw her photo on with like many magazines, many of the big magazines or the big corporations other than Arasaka, Militech, and so on. It's like this lady is like apparently is like owns one like a certain company. She owned many big corporations in Japan, New York, and many other places.
She's like, you mean the top #1 business lady in the world? Damn, uncle. I never
Other than
realized.
that, you don't know much about her. Other than the name, just the magazine, but that's about it.
Yeah. She's like, damn, uncle. I never realized you're such a lady killer.
What if I were to tell you that if I can actually give a good word, you can actually work for her? Maybe it's as a lower executive level, perhaps.
She's like, turn her back to Mao and walks further to the corner here and just rest. He's like, really? For real? As in me, as a junior executive in working under Madam Business?
Hmm. I will try, but there's no guarantee. But perhaps you should meet up with one of her associates, Dimitri Sovisky. I know that she's actually looking for someone with your expertise. Just come over and meet up with me. Just bring some friends. Maybe there's actually some good that you could do other than doing the things that you shouldn't. Your sister is very worried for you of all those other stuff that you've been doing at night.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I know. This can be quite the worry war, but she can't help it.
She called me up. That's the reason why I called you up. She was there. You were in a hospital. She was treating your friends. And she was very worried that the things that you do just for some money, it's like, Hibana, if you really need the money that bad, I could put some good word for you. You don't have to do those stuff anymore. I will give you a call once you're here.
Okay, and once you're here, I would have given you the final answer by then. She's like, take care, uncle. I'll see you when you're here. And she like hangs up. Is Midnight back at the table?
Nah, I think she's
Nope.
probably taking the longest piss she ever had.
Yep.
He's like, go back to the table and let Mao that we have an appointment with her uncle, Uncle Bernard, a businessman, a few days from now. She basically let him know that, yeah, about the appointment and everything, and yeah, that's about it. Just that.
And Mao just took quietly. Okay, unless it's like so late, I need you guys to roll for your body skill, resist torture, endurance, under endurance.
Okay, body endurance, is it?
Yep, body endurance.
Ugh.
Tired.
Yep, she will definitely go to bed.
You have to go back to your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Midnight is not tired yet. Mao? Okay, Mao is not tired yet, but it's really late. So consecutively, you need to roll for endurance will, under endurance. So, okay, Mao, what do you want to do?
Well, all that chit chat just to see someone who's on the moral high ground. Wait until you lost some. Wait until you really need to find someone desperately. Hopefully, you're not lost along the way. I'll do anything to find my dad. If I have to put a bullet. Anyway, I'm gonna pack up, go home, It's been a long day.
All right. Pick up. Head straight to your bike. It's yours now. Not registered, of course, but it's yours now. And you drove straight up to your cube hotel.
Yep. Robot is
Okay.
waiting. My
Right.
bunny is really needy.
Okay. Then you immediately like go off and ride off.
I'll ride up into the sunset.
With your new bike.
Right. Yeah.
Yay!
Midnight. After washing your face and washing some of the blood from your hands, back your cheek, from those dead gangs they actually killed during the night. What do you want to do?
Midnight looks at the mirror and contemplates about what just transpired earlier. And she pulls out the Murazami and she unsheaths it slightly.
Okay, roll for resist. Resist torture drugs when you look at yourself. Was it the right thing to do? Or was it something that you should have done? And sure, your will is strong. Maybe
He
it
looks
should
at
have
the
been.
blade. I did it all for you, Gasan. And I'll do it again. Without a question. Ching! As she sheaths the blade. Still bloody from the fight. And she walks out.
You look out.
And
You can see a
is
tired
Hibana
Hibana resting her head on the couch, eyes closed while waiting for you to come out. But you notice that Mao is no longer there. She probably left.
Midnight nudges Hibana without saying a word.
Oh, hey sis. Let's just go home. Oh, a few days from now, Uncle Bernard is gonna need us to meet him. He has a.
You don't know who Uncle Bernard is, Midnight? You have no idea who that is.
Mm-hmm,
Neither will she care. She just nods.
mm-hmm. Did
Let's go.
we, as we basically, ride the car, he's like, tells you, did we really, screw up? Or did it just derailed our original mission to get closer to Frigga?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Let's just go.
She's like,
Eh.
puts her feet on the dash and she's like, Remy had no right scolding us. We should be the one who's scolding him. Him and that Mendoza chick. Just wanted to rip the smile off the smug face of hers and her righteous behavior. Righteousness never puts food on the table. Reminds me of my dad. On and on and on about honor and integrity and honest work. Gee, honest work never put food on the table. Connection and power does. And she basically just fall asleep.
Yeah.
You complain
Before
and
you
complain
fall
to Midnight. When
asleep,
Midnight was driving, and you mumble and complain. All the way to the apartment, and then you just needed that extra few days of rest. And then, all right. So,
nice.
how much HP is that you gain back in the next 3 days before Sunday?
I'm fine in one day.
What do I need to get back to roll for my HP?
You don't have to roll for it. It's like you just gain back your number of HP based on your body.
Oh, okay. So my body is where's body? Oh, 7. So 1. Oh shit, wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm just 5 HP away from being back to full health.
How many days do you lose?
Eh? How many days do I what?
What is your total HP?
Oh, 45.
You lost up to 45. So you only need 1 day.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Is it?
Yeah, just 1 day.
No, how much HP were you at before you healed?
33. 33.
Then you need 2 days.
Because before I move the calendar, I need to know how many days first.
Oh,
before I move
2
the
days,
rest.
2 days, 2 days.
Oh, yeah, she'll just rest for 2 days. After that, she'll be like, backing at him. Just
I don't
rest.
even need a day.
Mm-hmm. She'll be like,
I'll just need less.
resting for
I'll
2
less
days.
for me less than a day.
So I'll just,
Yeah, same.
I'll just put it to 45, and yeah.
Hope I use that special toy
Okay.
again.
Okay. Alright.
While,
Okay, use a special boy.
while basically like
Hmm?
Hibana basically resting, like she sees you, she's like, "You need help with that?"
And for like from inside, like you just hear a muffled "No, fuck off."
Are you sure? I can be quite gentle.
But before moving forward, meanwhile, on the same night, on top of the roof,
Oh boy. Oh my god, why is the map so blurry?
Perfect.
It's called loading.
Mm-hmm. And perfect vehicle too.
Yeah.
on top of the roof of the
That's
landing,
fun.
Vincent and Priscilla. You see Michael Wesker sitting down, waiting for you as you land. And the moment when you land, you're down from the ramp. And then he just looks at both of you and said, "So, how do you like it's like he looks to both of you. I know the both of you have things to do, but that big ship, that's gonna give you away." He looks at Vincent. "So what are you gonna do about it?"
Howdy. Ah, by pride and joy, I see you taking good interest in it. Hmm?
"Yes, only problem," Michael looks at you, Vincent, and he said, "My only biggest beef with this EV is it just gives you away the moment you actually just fly over. Not many people can actually afford such a thing, and not many people have the technology to actually hide it in plain sight." So my question back to you again is,
Well,
what are you
in
gonna do
that
about it?
case, do you have that technology? Oh wait. Do I have the technology already? Is it already like the cloaked thing, or is it not?
The special cloaking is only given to task force group
Or is it not yet?
because the other
So
cloaking
we're not part.
is like this one is like you fly or whatever, you're still cloaked unless you're attacking. The actual rule in the rule
So I
book
have it.
is like if
Yeah.
you move whatever, it will be cloaked automatically.
Yeah, understand. Yeah, that one's in the rules. So I have the cloaking thing from the Task Force 616, right?
Because they
Yeah.
give it.
Oh, you see. I can fly this thing without getting detected. No nonsense. A special gift I got from the people I work from.
Also, another question. There's only two of you. Where's... And after that, he looks to you left and right and said, "Where's Richard?"
Well, he got into a scuffle. He's just resting up. But he should be good to go. Just a couple more days. Or even right now. Not very sure. But when it comes to it, I know I can trust him. Don't you
Yeah.
worry.
That's good. I have a mission for both of you. Actually, three of you. Which you cannot refuse, of course. But it's like,
Oh,
there's something they actually have to do. Only problem is, their technology is probably the same as ours. I'm not too sure as much. But if you are able to be detected by their radar, even if they cook the technology that was given to you, this particular mission would actually want you, both of you, to actually work with a number of edge runners. Somebody that already being hired by Walter Cross. So Walter Cross sees them that they are expendable in a way. I would want the two of you to actually meet up with them.
come on. Now, more rascals? Expendable? It sounds like a shoddy crew. And you know, I only work for the best of the best. Show me the deeds of these people first.
Okay. He actually send you the deeds, talk to you and Priscilla. You look at the information, and you can see Bungle, the net runner, Then also Ivana Suzuki, 25 years old. And after the Remy, former NCPD, and also a media. Mao Niyong, also net runner. It's like obviously from China, when you look at the name, and also from the appearance. And after that, then the next one is Halima Saksak. Okay, that is actually Richard's friend. What he's doing with these net runners, you have no idea why. But and after the lastly, you see Ultimate Knight.
Hold on, let me do something. He kind of sees Midnight and like before he reacts, he kind of like holds it in and then takes like a big gulp. It's like, oh fuck, damn. He's been looking for her.
I mean, Michael Wesker looks to you, Vincent, and say, "Yes, I understand. She's your wife. Your 2 children together. She doesn't know you're still alive. So it's best to keep it that way." Heck, why do you dress up like that, Vincent? That's the way. That's how you hide yourself. That's not how you look like a long time ago.
Well, things have changed, my man. Things have changed.
You're going to
And-
consult with her, tell her that you're taking this mission. It's up to her choice whether she actually want to leave you to it, or she walks away. Either choice is between you and her. So, in other words, you may need to talk to her with yourself. It will be fun to see Michael Wesker laugh.
Oh, man.
Priscilla looks at Vincent. Priscilla, roll for your human perception. Under social skills.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a sec because like I okay. Well, hold on, yeah. Priscilla is open up character sheet. I am human perception, is it? Under social. Human perception.
Let's
Have a
go.
fucking tree. I have a fucking tree for human perception. So what does it say? Nope,
Let's
it doesn't say
see.
anything interesting.
No, it says
on.
that you can't pass any human perception check.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I think so.
Whoa, that's so high.
What's is it showing?
You see
Is it
Vincent.
showing?
You see Vincent's facial expression the moment he sees Midnight. You know Midnight. You read her files. You read Midnight's files before. Like married to Vincent, not to show this Vincent, because the Vincent in that file had short hair, military fatigues, and many more. Consider KIA, but you can't wait to see Midnight and see how would Vincent talk to Midnight. That is going to be a very interesting conversation, you think to yourself as well. And then Michael Wesker looks at the both of you and said, "You got your mission deeds, you know what to do, you know where to meet them. Now, on Saturday, I'm probably going to be meeting with Mahia Lindo. Get close to Mahia Lindo. Tell Mahia that you have been personally hired by this man." You look at his profile, you look at the face of this person, dark skin, cybernetic eyes, and also Popo. It's like you see from the person's name, and after that, many people refer to him as Bob, but we refer to him as Horizon. Very good Ripper Dog and very good net runner. Apparently, he was actually
Sorry, what name? Bob
Horizon.
Rupert what? Horizon.
Horizon.
I just got to call him a Horizon.
Right, a meeting with Horston.
Yeah.
It sounds lovely.
Horizon left off by Remy and also Elena from NCPD outside the gates, heading straight to the wasteland. We have already sent a number of nomads to pick him up. We hired them to pick him up, so he's actually safe hands with them. The nomad family that you're from, so you don't have to worry about that. Also from Richard's family. So, with Horizon out of the way, there's nothing much that's forgot to do. The only thing is the information and data have actually been put into their personal information. They know about all of you, and you're going to be working for them. We have reports that The president herself is going to be coming down. The president of Australia, Elliot Michel Bucciarati, float your way up towards the chain of command. Can you do that? And repeat, can the both of you do that?
Vincent
You
thinks
just see,
about it.
you just
looks
see,
at
you just see Priscilla just
Priscilla.
nods. It's like nods. It's like she's like he's like nods.
Remember your orders, Priscilla and Vincent. Your mission, should you choose to accept it. And then it ends. You are to meet Ivana, Remy, Mao, Midnight, Kariman at the Slimer's Bar on a Saturday. They will be there to actually send over the chip to Maya Lindo. Maya Lindo will actually see that they're actually capable. You're going to be in, you're going to introduce yourself to them. And then from there, the information the NCP they have will be given to them.
Okay, but what bar again? Not the red ribbon bar, right?
No, Slimer's Bar.
Slamers. I'm just gonna like hunt down the spelling for now.
Because the bar's name is Hamtam.
Lol. Okay, I'm literally writing down notes so I don't forget. Okay.
I would suggest not
Okay.
to bring the AV with you. For you to arrive in that vehicle next to the bar is going to be very suspicious. I would suggest you get yourself a vehicle instead. Other than that, hit point set of at the AV. Leave the AV here. It'll be safe in this box. Should you actually need it, then you can take it. But to fly to the Slimer's Bar with that, it's just going to give you away immediately.
Well, then I guess I feel entirely reassured that will be safe in your hands.
The dogs is protected, Vincent. You know that for a fact.
Yeah, he's just saying that with a hint of sarcasm, but not too much sarcasm.
The vehicles will be ready for you. Just pick anything you want and go on your way.
Also, that means I can choose a secondary vehicle to do my nomad upgrade things.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah, baby!
Okay. How about before the next scene? So I just want to recap: meet up with Remy, blah blah blah, and the others at Slammer Bars. Then meet up with them, team up with them. Then meet up with Mahaya Lindo and tell her we are personally hired by Bob, also known as Horson. Give her the data chip and then hope to.
Only Mahaya Lindo. You know that only Mahaya Lindo knows Bob's real name. If you say Horison, she knows she can trust you.
Okay. Just say Horson. Okay, Horson.
Yeah, just say Horson, team leader, as
Horson.
Vincent looks at you, Priscilla. Team
No,
leader.
I'm just so I'm not team leader. Like the fuck.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I just look at Priscilla. Just look at that Vincent is like Horson. Then just walk away. She just walked back to the wherever. We are not taking the AV, so it's I'm just waiting on the spot for a car to appear. Magically appeared.
Vincent's gonna custom order that vehicle, and let me see what I want. But we'll just say that he takes a
You've got a few
I'm
days to
definitely
upgrade the vehicle.
nice.
We're at the docks, so it's actually at the warehouse itself, just beneath you. So you just need to go there. But after you're done, the AV on top of the roof is cloaked and nobody knows it's there. Only you three knows it's there. And after that, you choose the vehicle. So Priscilla and Vincent, both of you actually spend a number of days to modify the new car that you're gonna be having.
Oh yes, I. How do you know I want to choose a car? Because that's what I'm choosing.
I don't help him because obviously I'm not a nomad and stuff.
Yes.
But it's I will use that few days to heal myself up because I'm very very down. Very I have a lot of HP, but then I think I still need the time to heal back, right?
Yeah, you need days to heal back.
Yeah. Yep. So it's I take the time to heal back.
All
And
right.
because I have speed healing, so it's like I heal back Stipe fast.
Pay fast.
Yup, I heal back Stipe fast.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
even joking because the speed healing helps like instead of 1 HP a day, it's like 2 HP a day or something like that. It's from the book, so it's like yeah, that's what I took. And, yeah.
Sidewinder, land vehicle. How many HP is a high performance ground car?
Right. After that,
It's high
then-
performance.
days later, after rest, Ibana and midnight. It is a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
When you walk over to your small apartment, you can't hide the fact, Ibana, that drove or resist torture drugs on the body, both you at midnight.
Okay.
Sure.
Resist torture drug.
Okay, fast. And super fast. When you see the couch, you think about Venator. But you're like, you're not gonna miss him so much. It's like he's in jail, that's his problem.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see him for quite some time. And then you just like move along. Move on. Life goes on, that's it.
Move on. So the 2 days of magic toy. What does that? What do I have to roll for that?
Magic.
What do I have to roll for that?
Wait, 2 days non-stop? Man. you-
Yeah, yeah. She's depressed as fuck. Okay.
Mhm.
What do I have to roll for that?
I'm just gonna assume you did not dirty the bed sheets. That's all.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
It's also resist torture, right?
It's endurance. It's endurance.
Oh, it's endurance.
Yes. Okay. Alright. So like during the first night, you're like, oh, okay, like nothing is not so tired. But doing it again during the second night, oh man, that's pushing it. You're like gonna be fatigued if you don't stop.
Mm.
Yes.
During
What?
during both nights, you see like keep on giving you sarcastic comments saying, "Do you need?"
So it's a D6 of humanity, right?
Okay. Endurance is a 1d3. The 19 is a 1d3, but you also lose 1d3 on the second day.
Oh.
Roll 1d3 to gain, 1d3 to lose.
Hey.
You regain back 3
What the
humanity.
fuck?
Lose 3 humanity.
You gained 3, but you lost 3.
What the shit?
Yes. The magical vibrator does that to you. Maybe you should give it to Ibana if you ever lose humanity.
Oh man.
But on the Saturday morning, it's like, Ibana, you didn't want to walk into that room
Mhm.
to see what Midnight is doing, so you decided not to. So you spend most of your time doing some research regarding this Elliot person
Okay, so what do I have to roll?
while
to,
you were injured. Roll for education skills and bureaucracy, business. You can even roll for criminology to
Okay,
see if you learn to have any dealings with other gangs.
so I roll for bureaucracy or criminology or business, is it?
Yep.
I got no skill in either, so I'll just roll criminology and hope for the rest. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, now for bureaucracy. Oh, now you show up. Now you show up. And finally, business.
Elliot. Quite well known apparently, to the point that even the High Commissioner of the Police of NCPD of that city actually acknowledged her. And you can see photos of Elliot shaking hands with Walter Cross and another man, which surprisingly, if you check the profile about him is Michael Wesker and another man shaking hands with Elliot, named Patel. So meaning that Elliot is a really nice lady. She's really nice. She helps the people. She helps the poor. She helps the orphanage, giving them money, and then after that, giving people jobs in Night City. During the event when Arasaka building collapsed due to the terrorist attack made by Johnny Silverhand, that was when that Elliot swooped in, started a business, and then helped people. And then after that, she's now this very popular celebrity.
Just as part of the whole Nat 10, she just reads reviews about people who have worked with her before and sees nothing but 5 stars and people like praising her, saying she's an amazing boss, she remembered my birthday and whatnot. Am I right?
And then after that, you think to yourself, maybe this will be a good opportunity for you to actually do work for Alien and work your way up, and hopefully Alien acknowledge you, and one day you can be the top executive in Strega. So you think to yourself, why NCPD wants to know much about Strega? What did Strega do? Now this makes you more curious. You want to know what is inside Strega that people want to bring it down so much.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with Alien.
Exactly. She's like wondering, why do people hate Strega so much, like the NCPD and whatnot? Why do they hate her so much? What did she do that deserves that much hate? And why the hell they don't do it legally? We have to do it off books even. These are like questions all are brewing in her head. Since basically I'm resting, can I call my online gaming buddy Cunningham 1 to see if he's even available to voice chat?
Okay, you do that normally, but you don't have to roleplay. Okay, you can actually roleplay at midnight. If you don't roleplay at midnight, I will go straight to the next scene.
Midnight's not spending all of the time in the room, of course, so
Yeah.
you still can talk to her.
Yeah, and she's like,
From locked doors, actually.
she's like, wait, drag your character to the bed, otherwise you're gonna do it in the opening. Unless you like.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm just
Midnight's ring to Ivana. Oh, see this? I can do this upside down.
Wow. Okay, here you go.
Okay, she's like, this, why did we, remind me again, why does everybody hate Strega? NCPD and whatnot. What did she have that everybody wants to take her down for?
What else but power? Even the gangs don't like them.
Did we, did we screw up by killing those guys, or was it just us taking a cheap shot opportunity at success?
Again, I don't want to talk about it.
You can move on to the next scene as she just rests and hope that Remy unblocks her phone number so she can send him that text message.
Wee.
So you can move on to the next scene.
Meanwhile, Remy. It's been days. You actually think about and contemplated on what actually happened during that night. You do know you have the chip. The money was given to NCPD. Now they have the proof of it. Elena actually did spend the night with you just to have some coffee, and after that she just left. But as you contemplate on the bed, you receive a call. You pick up the call, Remy.
Do I see who it's
Let me
from?
do this one. Let me turn on the ambience.
Do I see who it's from?
You're not too sure. It's an unknown number.
I
You
decline
pick up.
it.
You decline. All right. You got one missed call. Okay, Remy. What do you want to do?
I am just writing a story currently. I am writing. I will tell the DM later what I'm writing.
All right. Okay. Then you better roll for composition. Composition under education skills. All right. You compose your story. You write down. type in. For the past few days, you think about Strega, the Chip, Bob, that you left in the wasteland. Those people that got killed by Hibana, Midnight, and Mao. What did those people deserve? Why do they even deserve it? What made them deserve a bullet from the three people that you trust? You think to yourself like, why? But Elena gave them an earful that night at the bar. But Elena couldn't think much. But after that, you receive another call. When you look at the number, you notice it's Elena.
I answer it.
You answer it.
What's up?
Okay. All right. Jan, I let you roleplay Elena. Okay, let me give you a simple script. Elena is calling Remy to actually tell him that, hey, we have to meet Mahia Lindo at the bar right now for the chip because she's waiting, and we should bring the others to meet up with Mahia. So who should we bring and who should we contact? Do you hear me, Jan?
Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. I was like, oh, okay, Herbert. What time is it now in the game? Is it
It's
nighttime, evening?
Early morning. It's Saturday.
Early. Hey, Sleepyhead, are you up?
Yeah, I'm up.
Hey, I'm sorry to disturb you on the Saturday morning, but as much as I dislike it, we still have another part of the mission to complete. We have to meet up with my Mahaya Lindo, and as much as I hate the idea of bringing them, we have to bring those guys together with us, so we are able to meet up with Mahaya Lindo and pass her the chips and everything. As much as I hate it, it's your call. Who you want to bring them?
How about we just meet there? I don't want to travel
You
with
will-
Darwin.
Elena and Remy, Mahia Lindo will only be at the bar at night. It's early in the morning, so you guys still got other things to do.
Yeah, the meetup is not until the night, so you have the time to think it up. I honestly is against the idea of bringing them, but for the mission 6, seriously, that's I don't know. You take the call, but yeah, I honestly I'm against it, but Gigi wants it that way, so it's like, yeah, it's really out of my hand. But yeah, you just let them know that we have to meet with Mahaya Lindo tonight at the bar.
Fine, I'll make my way there, but I don't want to travel with them.
Yeah, I'll come and pick you up. It's okay. You just send them a message or whatever, and I will pick you up, and we will go together. Yeah, I can understand your. I mean, yeah, you have been with them for so long, and then knowing them that there's such thing is like, yeah, you should seriously come back to NCBD, man. We really need someone like you. I don't think Edge Runner is really for your thing, you know. I'm just saying. But I understand why you did what you did, so it's like, yeah. Just wish that the circumstances would have been in a better, but yeah, we can't really wish for what we want. But anyway, I guess I'll meet you up tonight then. Same place?
Yeah,
Alright. I'll see you then.
I'll be there.
Right. Elena puts on the phone. Okay, Remy, it is morning. Now, you need to actually meet Maya Lindo at the bar at night. So, what do you want to do? Sit down, compose, or call the others and meet up somewhere? Or
I mean, he already blocked Haliman. No, not Haliman. Block. He already blocked Hibana. So I think he can either send it to Haliman, have Haliman deliver the message, like send it to another guy, send it to another guy. So it's like he doesn't have to deal with the fucking lash out and everything. Or he can like unblock, send, and block back. So it's like, you know, unblock, send, and block back.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah, that
spend.
sounds like a plan.
I want to spend the day. I will go and do a stakeout outside Habana and Midnight's place.
okay, right? Here's that count.
I just want to see what they do for the day.
All right. Now roll for your wardrobe and style and personal grooming. Pass. Okay. Now roll for your body skills stealth with +4 bonus.
Against who?
Okay, now roll for your acting with +4 bonus. Okay. All right. Your disguise isn't so great. So meaning that anybody that roll like a human perception of one or of a three can see you because they just need to beat a DV of one for your acting. DV of 5, literally.
Should we actually roll or?
If I see anybody
You
looking
guys
my
are
way,
inside your apartment. You guys don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's just outside the apartment. You guys are inside the apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now moving along. Okay, now at the apartment. Kibana,
Mm-hmm.
while you actually do some research, chatting with your friend online, while Midnight doing her thing, you don't want to know what's going on. But you receive a call from your uncle, Scott Burnett.
She immediately goes to the equivalent of the garage, which is the next door, and just sits here on the edge and pick up the call.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Midnight, you can roll for human perception. I just don't care. So,
Don't
do you
care.
want to go? Okay. Right. You don't care. Pick up the call.
Mhm.
And your uncle Bernard called you. Morning. Well, good morning, Hibana. It's
Yeah.
me, Bernard.
Morning, Uncle. Hope you landed here and had a safe flight coming to Night City.
Oh yes, yes. A really good time. I miss Night City. I don't miss the combat zone, of course. The battle there within the gangs is just escalating and heading straight. But thanks to some effort made by certain edge runners and also working together with the NCPDs, some of the progress has been stopped. And then some of them actually not really heading straight or crossing the bridge. Do you have something to do with it?
He remembers what they have done, and that's when she's like, I think we may have done it, but she's like, Uncle, I don't know.
Go for acting.
Oh, okay. Acting, is it?
Yep.
Good thing I invested in it.
Right. The roll for Bernard's perception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bernard hear you and said, "You what? You? Somebody like you can't even pull a gun to kill someone, Hibana. You're not a killer." Your uncle tells you.
Circumstances may change.
Ooh,
Even the
how the
most
table turns.
Uncle, even the most pacifist among us can, sometimes he has to fight back.
But as long as I can remember, Hibana, when you were a little girl, most of the young girls on the street, they were just beating you up, slapping you in the face, making you give them some eddies just to buy some kibbles on the street. And your sister was always there to protect you. Your sister was always there pushing those other kids away from you. You were not a fighter. You were more meant for something else. But enough of this talk. I want you to meet me right now. Bring your friends, any of your friends, to meet me. I want to meet your friends. Head over straight to the new executive zone. Head straight to the residence area. You know where I live. Do you have a car? I mean, it's been quite some time now. You should have a car right now, at least.
Technically, we have the car with us, right? The one we took back and the one that stuff that's
Yeah,
in
the
it.
gang-related car.
Yeah.
Like with gang logos and everything.
God. Wait, I thought it's a standard car.
No. Because the other one, I don't want to spend 10 USD just to buy an asset for to the car. But
Yeah. Anyway, she's like, yeah, I have a car. My housemate and I, we have a car, so we'll meet you.
You didn't steal it, did you?
No, definitely not. It's a police confiscated car. We
Yes.
I'll let you know about the detail, but don't worry, everything is all legalized, and yeah, you don't have to worry.
Yeah, good. All right. So I'll be meeting you up. I'll be here in the afternoon. Take your time, dress up. Make sure you dress up and look good, because this place is not your typical slums where you and your sister live, Ibana. So tell your friends to prepare themselves. Make sure you look good. Otherwise, the guys at the front door will not let you in.
Mm-hmm. She's like, as she hanging up, she basically walks over and says, "This, let's take a shower together because we're gonna meet my uncle and
Oh,
it
Oh
yeah.
god.
it conceives water. It conceives water and everything.
Oh god.
Anyway, uh,
Persuade me?
oh god, where's persuasion? Education, is
Are
it?
you gonna soap? Are you gonna
Social.
soap the too? It's like, oh, I dropped the soap, sister.
Oh no. Yeah, Midnight will be the one dropping the soap and please help me pick it up. Oh no. Let's see.
Previous torture drugs.
Mm,
Small pass.
she declines as she'll proceed to go into the bathroom
Mm-hmm.
to sob alone. Thank you very much.
She's like, also do call Mao and let him know to meet us in the executive zone. I'll give him the full I'll give you the full address so that you can pass it to her, and yeah, tell her to dress up for the occasion. Otherwise they're not gonna let her or us even in the front gates. We're gonna meet
Are you
my
sure I should be the one telling Mao this?
Yeah, just let me take a shower first, please.
Uh,
He's like goes in,
okay. Yeah.
takes a shower. So you want me to roll for personal grooming
Yes,
and
okay, all right. Yes, you need to roll for. You need to roll for personal grooming, wardrobe, and style.
okay, okay, not bad.
No bonus. That's okay.
Oh,
No
okay,
bonus.
yeah, no bonus.
That's
That's
good.
good.
Slammers bar, right?
Not Slammers Bar. This is at the new executive zone.
Yeah,
It's
the
a high.
Oh, new executive zone.
high-end businesses and high-end shopping mall.
That's something for that.
Yep. You might roll for personal grooming and wardrobe and style.
mm. Hold on. Let me take a look at something. Okay, I'll just do it. Nah, who cares? Where's my description?
No bonus.
Ha!
Wardrobe and style. Right. Okay. Okay. You got style. The way you dress and everything. Now now during today, your persuasion, and your interrogation have a +1 bonus.
Wow, that makes so much. No, no, it doesn't.
Yes. Yes. But meanwhile, while both you are taking showers, Mao, while inside your room, everybody's like doing their thing. Your landlord is very happy that you have been a very good paymaster. Even paying you a visit, like knocking on your door. And like and after that, sees you, hey Mao, Mao. It's like Mao, I'm Mao Mao. And the guy like said, like, what is
No,
that? The
no,
guy
no.
is
And then at one corner, I cringe.
like,
But
Oh
one
my
is
god.
called Ma, one is called Moo. The next door neighbor is called Moo.
Lovely.
Oh,
They're all called Mao.
no, please. Not that name.
yes.
Ah!
The landlord Del Hardy. He looks like Tom Hardy, but more cybernetic version of Tom Hardy. Short hair. And then looks to you. Mao, you've been very good. You've been paying me well. I love you. If only I
Whoa.
was not single and not married and have children, I'll definitely bang you.
No, no. Yeah, you want to bang me, and then I pull up my pants, and then there's a gun here. This will say bang. I don't like that kind of innuendos. We start out with that. Don't.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like he looks down at you. Whoa, put your cross away, Mao. I don't want to see that shit. All right. Okay, but I'm going to leave you alone. But I'm going to tell you some stuff. There's been some gangs coming here recently when you were away. They look really angry and really pissed. They came here like days ago. You were gone. They were actually like asking me and my sister, where were you? I told them you were out. and then they'll probably be back. I don't know when. I didn't tell them when you'll be back. I'm not too sure when. I don't have your number. I mean, I wish I have your number, of course. Yeah. I mean, look at you. Like, look at you. I would have really want to have your number, but it's your personal space, Mao. But these guys, I can tell you, they have dragon tattoos on their arms, their torsos and shit. I can tell you stuff. But they said something to me. Like some Uncle Bob Chan or something is looking for you. So I suggest you should, get back to them before shit happens,
Sure. Thanks for the tip.
And after that, he bows. Oh, good day to you too, Mao. After he left and talked to his friend. Hey, man, so you know about little street drugs? Yeah, the little street drugs because of 180s, bro. Yeah, they make you go wild, go insane, and stuff. And you hear the conversation stuff. But as you actually have to your room, you got a call. You got a call from someone. You look at the number. It's an unknown number.
Weird numbers. Parents tell me not to call, but hey. Could be me hitting the lottery this time. All right, let's see what do we have. This is Ender.
You pick up the call.
Yep.
You pick up the call, and after that, you hear a man's voice at the other end. Mao Ningyong, it's been really difficult to actually get you. I have to change my number. Just to look for you.
Oh, come on, Sifu, is that you?
Yes, it's me. Mao, I got some information for you regarding your father.
Let me tell me more about Stray Guy this time. What Papa has gotten into more deeps this time.
He was last seen at Club Atlantis, Mao.
What? He's in town?
Yes. Your father's in town. He was last seen at Club Atlantis. This was last week. We found out he was dead. But he's been moving around from place to place. But one of my people said that they saw him at Club Atlantis. You need to make your way to Club Atlantis, but getting in is going to be difficult for somebody like you. You need to have a certain street cred in order to go in. Club Atlantis is owned by one particular person. Here is the information. You receive the deed straight to your Neuralink, and you see the face. Club Atlantis is owned by Dmitry Sobeski.
Sounds familiar.
Dmitry Sobeski owns Club Atlantis, and what she does inside, nobody knows. You actually need to get inside now. Only then you can actually retrieve the information that you need to know about your father. Dmitry Sobeski. She is one of the corporate executives that works for Strega.
No, come on, Sifu, you're gonna tell me all this? Another tentacle of Strega into these kind of establishments?
We do not know what Strega is doing, your father. The last we know is your father may have been involved with the president of Strega itself, Elliot Michel. But what does the president want with your father? We do not know. But try to send out more. Our ninja network will find more about them.
Well, Sifu, thanks to you, looks like Papa is going to be found. I hope.
But be careful now. Be careful. It seems that Uncle Bob Chan does not seem to be very happy. Be careful when you walk the street by yourself.
All right, I'll keep an eye out.
I do not want to see you 6 feet under, Mao. It will be very difficult if I were to see you create a new character, so better not.
No worry, I'll
Is
handle
that
it myself.
foreshadowing? It sounds like foreshadowing.
Oh man, that's definitely foreshadowing.
Right.
close to those that you trust, Mao. I will be out for the time being. Because I am being monitored currently while even talking to you. I cannot talk long. So goodbye
Alright.
for now.
Alright, thanks a lot, Sifu.
After you put down. After you put down, you think and contemplate what your Sifu actually said. Bob Chan's looking for you, but not a good thing. This may have something to do with the last gig that you did, that you actually gave to Motocross. But also a while after that, you receive a call from either from Hibana or Midnight. Either way. So who calls Mao? Midnight or Hibana?
Better be me since I finished shower first. So she's like, hey Mal, we're gonna come and pick you up soon. I need you to take a bath and dress for the occasion because we're gonna go to the executive zone. My uncle just invited us for a little bit of an afternoon tea. And for a potential job, maybe. Who knows?
Your uncle?
Yeah, highly respected businessman, so all legal. Possibly just, us standing around and looking pretty, and he'll even pay us.
Really now? Another rich uncle, eh? How many rich uncles does one need?
I only have this uncle.
Oh well. I'll be on my own. I'll be on my own bike.
Okay, I'll text you the address. And she texts her the whole address. I keep forgetting. Oh.
Okay. Now you receive the address from Ivana, you know where it is. It's quite a distance away. It's quite a drive. But at least it's something. But Mao, Ivana actually called you, and then after that, then Ivana, who else you call?
She tried to call Remy to see if he picks up, or if he unblocked her number.
You tried to call Remy, unable to get through.
Oh, okay. She tried to call Haliman Success.
You tried to call Haliman Sasek. Haliman Sasek like pick up and say, what now? I want to dress.
Oh, Haliman, are you free to join us for lunch in the executive zone? My uncle invited us for some tea time.
Not free. He cut off.
Okay. Oh, Remy's back. Remy, did you unblock your phone or not yet? Because I was trying to call you.
You didn't get a response.
Oh. The DM just... anyway, never mind.
It's very blocked. It's very, very
Wait, who else was with us on that? Yeah, these are the only people that I know their number. And that's about it. So, yeah. Katsubaki is out of the country. That's for sure.
Okay. Alright. So who is going? I just need your name. Sibana.
Myself, Midnight, Mao, and yeah, just us three for now. Unless we're being followed or something, then yeah, I don't know.
You won't know.
Are we being followed?
Oh,
That's a good point.
we just have to roll for this against the stealth.
Not really. Too many cars on the road, so there's going to be quite some time for you to able to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
But you're unsure you're actually being followed. But you can actually roll for it also at the same time. But just that the DV is quite high. Alright.
Does it beat
You
a
can roll
40,
for perception.
41?
You can roll for perception. Okay, perception is just to see something. So you won't know whether you're being followed or not. Okay. Right.
I'll just
So this is to spot anything, and then after that, she's gonna it's a teamwork thing. So Midnight spots the problems and then points it out to Hibana,
Okay.
who will see whether it is a problem.
You're not too sure. There's so many vehicles on the road, like around, I'm sure. But there's a number of vehicles actually all heading out towards the executive zone, or actually driving out. So perception is just to notice something, not something suspicious. For this one, you actually need to roll for human perception. Those people driving next to you, behind you.
Human perception, that's under technique.
And the social skills.
Oh, okay, my bad. Under social. Human perception. Don't tell me
You can see
that.
cars on the left,
Wow,
cars on the right,
amazing.
cars behind you, cars in front of you. Nope, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know who's following you. Is there somebody following you? Maybe you're being a bit edgy or being suspicious or everything. But nope,
Mm-hmm.
nobody. Maybe there is. maybe there
Midnight
not.
tells Hibana that she thinks there are people following them.
Hibana's like, we're just imagining the whole situation. Somebody was following us. I don't know, we could have sensed it by now. Maybe it's the whole paranoia from the last few days. Yeah. Anyway, are we good? But just don't disappoint my uncle, please. Oh, and leave your rifle in the car.
Oh,
And-
it's already here. No, she's not gonna leave it in the car. Why would you leave it in the car?
We're going to a 5-star restaurant. I highly doubt you're gonna need a rifle while surrounded
Oh,
by
yeah.
businessmen.
Midnight thinks about it. It's like, fine, I'll leave it in the car.
Thank you.
She packs the Fenrir. Not the Fenrir. Hold on, which one? Yes, the Fenrir into a little spot. Hold on, let me just do this and this and this. There we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
at least now you can modify the car to lift up the back seat and put the rifle and the weapon inside.
This is called concealed carry SMG.
Right. After arriving, you park your car and vehicle elsewhere behind, crossing the bridge towards the executive zone area. It's actually well protected. If you actually were to fall down, you'll probably fall down to the other slums below, which is about 100 over 20, 200, 300 feet below you. But as you walk over, you can see a tile. You can see some shops selling some miscellaneous items. You see people actually want to sell off some stuff on the shop. But actually, when you cross over the bridge, it's like Mao was there with you, Ipana, and after that, with Midnight.
Mm.
As you cross that bridge, you notice that you have to actually head straight to your uncle's residential area, which is further to the front, where the two brown doors is, where one man is actually waiting.
Yep, she basically leads everybody saying, "This way, guys." Oh, and don't mind the people; they're just, too clean. They never had to fight for every day for food. This way, my uncle is a highly respected businessman, so yeah. And that's when she's like, "My name is Hibana Suzuki. I have an appointment with Scott Bernard. He's my uncle."
Bernard, alright. 29th floor, as usual. There's a car been waiting for you. Welcome, Hibana Suzuki.
Thank you.
And this is your friends.
Of course, my closest friend.
Alright. Please leave your weapons at the side of the door before you enter the elevator. There are security turrets and gas inside the elevator. If any unknown substance or weapons been carried over, the gas and the turrets will be functional and they will render you helpless, in other words.
She does that.
Correct. You put only your pistol on the side, which at the moment you enter the door, you see another security personnel actually waiting inside a glass window. And after you pull inside, they take it, they give you a card. And after that, Mao, you go in, you pull your weapon. Mao.
Deposit my weapon.
Right. You deposit your weapon, you get another card for the card. And after that, Midnight.
Goes over. Of course, leaving weapons in the car is not a good idea. She'd rather leave them with these people. So she takes out a sniper rifle, places it down, stares at the
And a man of
receptionist.
right?
Yeah.
The man goes out the window with a sniper rifle, he looks at you like, right?
Takes out her assault rifle, puts it down as well.
You'll be safe
Takes out a
here.
grenade, puts it down as well.
You'll be safe here. You don't have to worry. After that, the three of you actually entered.
I think you should say, gun is my religion.
Yes. Do you want to hear
The gospel of the
the
bullet.
gospel of shit? I'm just trying to think of a word.
The gospel according to the shotgun.
Yes.
Okay, the three of you,
Yes.
Mao, Hibana, Midnight, took the lift and head straight to the 89th floor. And after that, meanwhile, Remy, you appear on the bridge. You followed Hibana, Mao, and Midnight to this location at the residential district, where mostly the rich and powerful actually resides. Highly protected, but mostly they leave the floors and the grounds alone. No security personnel, no guards, because the building itself is already wired up with automated turrets and other defensive measures if other unauthorized person is uninvited. So Remy, on top of the bridge, you know that Mao, Hibana, and Midnight actually went straight towards this building. What do you want to do, Remy?
I'm gonna first go grab a beer.
Okay.
And then make my way. I want to make my way over to this building here. After that, I want to sit in the corner, drinking the beer, just looking down, but keeping the odd glance to the left to see, waiting for them to come out.
You were at the side of the corner, drinking your beer, and waiting for them to come out. Okay, all right. Meanwhile, on the 89th floor. Okay, let me drag you guys out. Wait.
Oh man,
Looks too clean.
it looks too shabby.
Ivana, the moment you actually enter, the lift door opens and immediately you enter straight towards the apartment where the lift opens. You see Uncle Bernard sitting on the table. He's like his white hair, his sunglasses, his suitcase on the side, and wearing a suit. And he looks at you.
She just
Yeah,
basically
Ivana, how long has it been?
he just basically runs to him and gives him a big hug, saying, "It's been too long, Uncle. How have you been?"
And he asks you back, and after that, Mao and he, at like midnight, you look at Ivana suddenly acted this way, and then you're like, ugh. He cringed slightly.
Cringe.
The uncle that turns and after that asks you for a while, and after that he asks you, Ivana, who are these two? Introduce themselves.
Oh, these are my best friend. One of them, the one on the right, that'll be my roommate.
Best friends, Ivana. You never actually have best friends.
Well, Uncle, I'm no longer that 6-year-old girl who's afraid and shy all the time. On the right, that's my best friend and housemate and somewhat of a big sister protector. Her name is Midnight. And to the left is, I would say she's the top netrunner that I know, who can easily hack in everything and anything. I mean, I'm nothing compared to her skill. That's why I'm learning so much from her. And her name is Maolin Yong.
Midnight nods, acknowledging the introduction.
Oh, Mao Ling Yong. Mao. Huh. He looks at Mao. Hey, aren't you from? You're not from around here, are you, Mao?
At least not fresh from the boat, I would say.
Yes, definitely. What brings you all the way from China to Night City?
Reasons of my own.
I don't want to pry too much into your own reasons. Maybe you're here on holiday. Maybe you think Night City is where you're gonna make your fame and fortune, just like everybody else. And then how about you, young girl? What's your real name?
Midnight.
He points at Midnight.
That's my answer.
What's
That's
your
my
answer?
answer. That's my answer.
And then after that, Scott Bernard actually whispers to you, Ivana, and said, "Are you sure you can trust this dude?"
She's like, she's like, She's like, nods at him and tell him that, Uncle, you can trust them. Same way you can trust me.
Seems to like to trust those two if they don't want to reveal themselves too much to me, even their real names. I will be very careful, Ivana, if I were you.
I'm always careful. I mean, one, haven't gotten pregnant yet. That's an achievement.
Oh boy.
Since you are here, since you trust them a lot, so, but let me tell you what and why you're actually here. I got something for you. It's like from New York. Maybe you can actually fit. And then after he went over to it has first this cupboard filled with some stuff. And after he has after he walks over slowly to you and passes you what seems to be a dress. Here, you might need this. I think I got a few, maybe for your two girls over there.
Okay.
Here, three of them.
Okay. I mean,
This was my wife's like evening gowns and stuff, but well, before she divorced me and took the millions with her, but yes, this is what's left of her.
So
Yes.
where are we going, and why do I need to wear a dress?
You dress to impress, Ivana Suzuki, not dress to kill.
Okay.
If you want to kill, you kill with your looks. You kill with your brains. You kill with your wits. You kill with conversation. You kill with persuasion. You do not take that firearm of yours and point them in the head and tell them that, hey, I want your life. No, you can take other people's life by just talking to them.
Okay. I'll just. Where are we going?
Well, first things first, I want you to actually head straight to Club Atlantis. Mao, the moment you heard the name Club Atlantis,
Yes, Daddy is there. Gotta find
roll for
Dad there.
resistance to drugs.
Resist torture drugs on the body. Here we go. There you go.
And then, like, you heard the name Club Atlantis. Can't be coincidence, you think to yourself. First, IP man, your people call you up, telling you about this. And now this man, which is Suzuki Ibana's uncle, telling you to Club Atlantis. And then after that, he continues and said, I want you to impress Miss Elliot. I mean, Madame Elliot. But try a conversation with her. Try to actually get into Dimitris Sovetski goodwill and good hearts. But be careful with her. Don't push her too much. I heard that the Lone Wolf herself is going to be there. Her personal bodyguard, Xenia Jagger. Jagger,
Okay.
the White Wolf.
Well, we'll do our best. I mean, what
Yes.
do you want me to do in general? Do I just sit and make this beautiful dress look beautiful?
No. Elliot has some sort of taste, Ivana. She's not into men. I mean, what I can say, she does have a daughter, of course, but I do not know what happened to her husband, of course, after that. Or did she conceive Cynthia? Hmm?
Apparently, you did not read the notes. It's not a known. It's not a known knowledge
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
public.
Yeah, no knowledge. Forgot. Okay, anyway, it's like just impress Elliot in the ways of your personality, in other words.
Okay. I guess so.
If you do not think that you can do the task, Ivana,
Oh no.
perhaps
No.
or that woman over there could do it.
Oh no. I am able to do it. My issue is how much you're paying.
All about the money. I'm not gonna pay anything to you, Ivana.
I mean, if not to me, at least pay my friends for their time.
If you can ever reach to be an executive together with Strega, you can pay them yourself.
Okay, in other words, you're gonna pay me with exposure. Got it. Okay.
You already have exposure yourself. Getting into Club Atlantis is not easy. here is the invitation cards for you
Mhm.
and few others. And he gave you 6 invitation cards. You can bring some friends. I don't know who they are. I don't really care. But I want you to actually get into some words together. But impress Dimitris if you can.
Okay, we'll do our very best. Girls, do you have anybody else who you wanna invite? Mao?
We'll figure
Midnight
something
looks
out.
ready to leave.
She just like you
Okay.
know, as she sees you, she's like just walks over, gives you the address, and tells you, "Where do you think you're going?"
No, she looks ready to
Oh,
leave.
okay. Well, Uncle, we're gonna take these beautiful little dresses and these invitations, and we're gonna get ready. What time do we have to be in Club Atlantis?
Be there in the evening.
Okay, I guess it's a girls' night out then, girls. So better get ready. You need anything from us, Uncle, or you all good?
I'm all good. I got some business to do and I got some other meetings to attend to. If I'm free, I'll head over.
Okay, I hope you can join us later there and participate with us.
Yeah, definitely. And after that, he looks to you, Mao. I hope you have a good time, Mao.
Hope they have good. Hope we're gonna have a good time there. I sure.
Yes, I'm sure you will. All right, you girls better go. We're gonna head up and get yourself to bed.
Yep. Basically, she like just heads for the elevator and waits for the others.
Elevator, elevator, elevator.
Midnight walks
And
off without acknowledging.
then down. After that, it's like Scott Bernard head over to the table, press a certain button, and then said, Miss Dimitri Sobeski, Mao is on her way, so be ready. And that's it. Mean outside. Okay, Remy, at the side of the wall. So you see a number of people actually walking to you, it's like talking to you, Remy, as you're standing there, like taking a drink. And after that, hey, you want a cigarette? Yeah, anything? You want some stuff? I got some stuff here, man.
Classic.
And after that, one guy got to me and said, hey, I saw him first. The man with a small beard, and after that, sharp.
Hey, I want the fuck his butt. You get out of here. His butt is mine.
Hey, he points to you, Remy. Hey, I got this really, really nice gun over here. Really, really, really nice gun. This is called the Sidewinder. I found it when, one guy was like, I saw him falling off a building. He was like, his gun slid over to me. It was all blooded, but now it's mine, but I'm going to sell it to you. 1,000 eddies. Sidewinder. The name's written here, Sidewinder. You look at the pistol. You look at the gun. It's a really, really, really unique pistol. Really unique. It's like nice hand. It's like nice handle, like nice copper, like number of bullets inside. And after he points to you. And after the other man actually looks to you, next to you, like that, Remy, and say, hey, come on. I got this stuff over here. You see this? Yeah, you see this? He shows you some dong. It's like hanging. Yeah, this is gonna make you wild tonight. Yeah, you don't want this? And he shows you another one. He's like, you insert your dong inside this thing, you can have some wild night. So Remy, what are you gonna do?
I will pull out my police issue handgun and just enough to flash the badge at the same time and just sort of waggle it like I'm wagging my finger and shake my head slowly.
And after you see the two men next to you, like, well, alright. Sorry about that. We didn't know you were already taken, but they're gonna stand here and hang out with you. It's not every time that we see, somebody like you. So, officer, caught any unlawful citizens lately?
What the hell?
While I'm talking to him, I'm going to try and pickpocket him.
Okay, alright, throw a pickpocket. Pickpocket what actually? I mean, you probably managed to pick up some few eddies. It's like from the man's pockets. Some hard eddies. Okay, roll D100. 94. Okay, while you're actually busy. Meanwhile, Mao, Hibana, and Midnight, you three were walking out from the lift. You took all your weapons from the weapons locker, and then after that head out and head straight towards the bridge.
Mm-hmm. We just walk up with the dresses in one arm, and the invitation to the Club Atlantis in the other.
Okay. You got dressed, you walk over, and that's about it. Heading straight to your bike and your vehicle. Yeah. And after that, Remy, you see a number of people actually walking to you, trying to offer your stuff. While at the same time, you actually notice Mao, Midnight, and Hibana walking away.
I will take out a pen, and I'll look, guys. I'm actually I'm actually reading that from this from the media outlet. I can give you a signature if you like.
Oh. Hey, we got a celebrity over here. Yeah. It's like, hey, look at you.
And I'll say, just turn around and I'll run it on your back.
Okay. All right.
So I can at least face and see what the others are doing.
While you're actually looking at autograph, while actually walking away. Okay. While they're actually walking away, they actually don't look around, anything. But because you actually blocked the first level profile. Okay.
Hold on.
Now, Hibana and also Midnight are here.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I don't want to be meta here, but I did write in my character that I'm always paranoid.
Roll for perception, feel you. If it's quite high, give it a beat.
Perception. Here we come. Fail.
Wow, a 2 plus 22.
Alright, don't notice. You guys don't notice Remy? Yeah, Remy noticed you all three walk away. Yeah, Remy, it's like a number of people actually walk towards you asking for your autograph. They don't know who you were, but you just give it. And then they one of them actually mentioned, hey, you're Remy the Blue. I know about you. You wrote about a story about like one corporation about them dealing with drugs and prostitution and stuff. Hey, I think it's like one of them was so drunk. It's like, hey, your wife and your kid was killed in a drive-by or something.
Yeah, that's me.
Roll for resist torture drugs. Body. Okay, you resisted it. You were depressed at first. You would feel like wanted to go back to drugs, but you continue on and tell the man about what happened. And then after that,
Sorry guys, look, I gotta go. I got some other business to attend.
after you left. You left and after you followed Mao, Hibana, and Midnight. You like left the crowd there to their minds and into their thoughts. Okay. Meanwhile, okay, now it is almost evening. Elena actually like give you a call, Remy, and after that telling you to actually meet up at the club. And after that, Elena actually gave a call to Hibana, to Mao, and also to Midnight, saying that we'll be meeting at the club tonight, meeting Maya Lindo, telling them about the chip, and also by getting into their good deeds for all of us. Are you guys in?
Is it the
Oh,
same?
oh,
Is it the same?
Yan, I let you roleplay this one. Yan, I let you roleplay. You have to tell the others. You need to tell the others that you're gonna head over to Maya Lindo at the Slammers bar, and after that meet up with Remy over there, and then after that they talk to Maya Lindo.
Remy didn't tell them at all, is it? Remy didn't tell them, so I was like, oh my god, it's like Remy, seriously, I give you one job and you don't do it. It's like you asked me to do it. It's like she's like rambling and it's like while typing out numbers.
Remy is following them. It's like tailing them.
Yeah. So it's like I just like cursing Remy's name left, right, up, down, while typing Hibana's numbers into it. I was like, oh my fucking god. You know what? I'm not even gonna call Hibana. I'm gonna call Mao instead. I'm gonna call Mao. I just call Mao. It's like trut, trut, trut.
Hey, Mao, you
Gotta
receive a
pull
call.
over. Gotta pull over. Not nice to not nice to be on the bike
Call
and
and drive.
talking. Yeah.
Hands free. There's a thing called hands free.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
You have something called hands-free, man.
It's like Mao Lin Yong. Are you convenient to talk right now?
Send her here. Now,
Are you
what? What? Let me see. Cop lady cuddling me must be something not nice.
Haha, very funny. I hope that Remy have them telling you guys regarding the meeting tonight. Oh, was it tonight, Herbert? Is it tonight, right? Yeah, it's tonight. Yeah. I wrote the notes. Like, I hope that Remy told you guys about the meeting about tonight.
Meeting with whom?
Mahaya Lindo. I hope
Oh,
you
I'm-
guys.
Oh, I don't know about you. I'm going for the party tonight. Woo!
Party, huh? And
But I
does
could,
that
I
have to
could swing
do?
by. I could swing
What?
by.
What? Sorry.
I could swing by.
Yeah, you have to swing by because it's for the mission that. You know what? Never mind. Just come over to the. Wait, what was that hotel name again? Wait, what was that? What was that? Fuck. I got write that down the notes. Hold on, this is not part of the RP. Hold on. No, not the bar is not Slammer's bar. The bar is the other bar. Wait, hold on.
Oh, you
Is it Slammer's bar, Herbert?
You mean the
Slammer's bar.
With Mahaya Lindo. Is it Slammer's bar? It's not Slammer's bar, right?
Slammer's bar.
It is
Shambles?
Lemmer's bar.
Oh, Slammer's bar. Okay. I just want to make sure that I did it right. Okay. Well, if you do convenient to come over, meet us here at Slammer's bar at night. At
Okay.
your own convenience, if you're so willing to, and please let the others know.
All right. I don't guarantee they'll show up.
Yeah, well, I hope for. Well, after what I did on that, I don't know, man. But yeah, just convey the message and be there on time.
All right. We'll see what we do.
All right, got to go. Bye. There's a click. Just turn off the. Just switch off the phone. Lol.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she's like so done with dealing with them, but then she still has to do her job. So it's like it's part of the job, a job that she doesn't like, but she has to do it. It's like a shit job, but she still has to scoop the shit. It's the same logic.
Do you give Remy a call?
Yeah, I tried to call Remy. I was like, I used to tell them. Why did you not tell them? It's like, I sent a message. It's like I sent Remy a message. I'm just gonna EM the shit, so I don't delay the.
Oh shit! I like the call with the dragon. Honestly, that call looks epic.
What's going on? I was away.
Oh, basically, Mao will call us later to go to the club regarding the mission. And now, and yeah, and this is RC. Now, what are we supposed to be doing here, huh?
Hey, Mao. Remy, you receive a call from Elena. What do you do?
I don't answer it. I let it go. I'm too focused at the moment. I'm just keeping my eyes on these guys.
Okay. You're keeping your eyes on those other people that are out there actually driving. They were them actually knowing. And then he gets followed. Go ahead. Okay. I'm not too sure how. It's like Mao was probably like driving at the side, driving very slow, while picking up the call, while talking to actually Elena.
Man, I thought I pulled over.
Yeah, you think over. After you drove, just passed by, side by side. Hey, Remy, you actually followed them to see where they're going. Now, Mao, you received the information, but does Midnight and Hibana knows about this?
Well,
Mhm.
gotta use my neural link to communicate with my agent. Well, we'll send him. Send a text to Midnight.
Hmm.
Send a text to Midnight. Well, Slammers Club. Slammers Club. Meet with important person. You in?
You receive in like one letter in small caps K.
Okay.
Yeah,
This.
very good.
Who was that? And also, don't drive and text. That's so 2010.
Hey, I'm using my neural link
No.
to type.
Yeah. I'm telling that to Midnight. Don't drive.
I'm using my neural link to type too.
Okay, everybody using a
Midnight. Both of you actually received the information that Mao is heading towards the Slammers Club to meet with Maya Lindo. Maya Lindo also wants to know what's going on with the three of you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys don't show up, it's gonna be a very big problem also.
Oh, definitely. You got like.
But
Mhm.
Midnight's gonna use her neural link and text Hibana going to Slammers Club.
You're sitting right next to me. You can just speak.
No, we're all doing the neural link thing just for fun.
I'm just.
Yeah, right.
Hibana just looks at you and says, "You do know we're like literally just less than 5 feet near each other. I can hug you for all you know."
She also messages you. Yes, I know.
She's like, socially awkward. What did I do to end up with a roommate such as you? Oh wait, I didn't. But I love it. Because she loves the whole social awkwardness and the situation.
Hell yeah.
She like just walks.
Imagine actually being a social person. Imagine actually being sociable. Come on. That's
Okay.
too normie.
Elena, you arrive at the bar while waiting for Midnight, Hibana, and Mao to actually arrive. To actually appear, and after that, you're still waiting for Remy to appear. Remy, are you heading straight towards the Slammers bar?
But I assume that is another of a disguise, right?
Yeah, that's her disguise actually.
Okay, can.
I'm there, but I'm not going in straight away.
You're there, but you're not going straight. Okay. Now, Elena actually heads over and talk to the bouncer. We got the chip, and they did the deeds. You gonna let us in? Okay. Ian, I will let you roleplay from here. She is actually the one that's actually taking the mission together with Remy. And then after that, then it's like Remy is not in yet. But here you're gonna be talking to Maria Lindo, and after that, the three of them, including Haliman and the others that they are with you, and they actually did something with you, even though you are not happy with it, but you have to make sure that they actually get into Strega.
Yep. Like I said, it's a shit job. Like I said, it's a shit job, but it's a job that has to be done regardless.
The bouncer looks to you. Nice to see you back. Haven't seen you for days. We thought you ran off with the money. We're about to send our gangs after you, and them too, pointing at our tree behind you. Yeah, some of them actually came knocking on Hibana's door, that girl over there. They like to ship him pick up. And you too. We send people over to the club. To your place, of course. We know where you all live. Come on, you can't hide from us. So, you got the stuff? He looks at you, Elena.
I just flick up the data chip. It's like right in my hand. It's like, so are you gonna? So what's next?
Well, the door's open. Maya's waiting for you. Good luck.
Can I touch? Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm just gonna move Elena in without the others because they can join in if they want.
As you're about to move away, she said, "Wait, where's your boyfriend?"
Boyfriend, he's sick. He has a all those things. It's like, nah, it's okay. I'll handle the thing.
I'd
It's
like
like
to find the boy
boyfriend.
around the back.
Yeah, it's like behind.
That is blatant acting. You know that, Yan.
The moment you enter the room,
I'm not even
Maya,
pretend to act. I'm just telling the very blunt lie.
Oh my.
Maya turns to the voodoo gang member and like, "Hey, you can leave. She's all right." And after that, the guy turns and said, "Are you sure, boss?" "Yeah, I'm sure." I'm sure. Just leave." "Sure thing. I'll be in the next room." And then after that, okay, Alina, Mao, you actually entered. Ibana, you also entered the room. And Maya returns. "So is this all? I thought there was some other guy that was with you. I mean, the other handsome man. There were two other handsome guys that was with you. Where are they?"
Well, one is kind of having a cold feet. The other one is doing his own shit. Figure it out yourself, I suppose. But yeah, the data chip is here. They are not the matters. I'm here. The data chip is here. So what? What now? I'm sure you're obviously here for the data chip, not for the handsome guys over there. So it's like, if you want that, I can give you his number.
Like, pity though, I heard so much about Aliman and this other guy. What was his name again? You introduced to me the other day. It was Remy, but he was using a different name.
Fuck, what was the name that he used? Scott, is it? Scott something, the X-Men guy name, I can't fucking remember.
Scott Summers. Scott Summersby, to be
Yeah,
exactly.
Scott Summers. His name is Scott Summers.
Summersby. I forgot the name Summersby. Scott Summers.
Summersby.
Why it sounds like cider now this time?
Must be. It's like the drink. Okay. And after that, so midnight stay outside, don't want to come in. And after that, then Maya Lindo is like sitting. And after that, then she sat on the table. "So, you got the stuff? We gave you the cash. Do you have the chip?"
I draw it out between my boobas. And it's like, it's right here. I literally pull it out from my boobas, the booba cleavage.
Oh man.
The booba cleavage.
That's good.
It's a hidden holster, but nobody knows.
I sent some men over towards the container location, and there was a shootout. We look at the cameras itself, but the cameras was only installed underneath at the base location, underneath itself. Was that your doing?
My deal here was to talk with them, get the data chip, and yeet myself out. Whatever you saw is not my deed. And then I was like, very, very, very bluntly say, it's not even a lie. It's like very bluntly say that it is what she does. She's like, she went there, talked to the guy, get the chip, and yeet herself out. It's like, whatever you saw is none of my business. Whatever happened to the warehouse over there is none of my business. My job is literally to go there, talk to the guy, get the chip, and yeet.
Meanwhile, Remy, as you walk through the back door, one of the guards or bouncers actually stopped you. "Hey, Scott, if you were to enter from the front, not from the back. But since you're cool, I'm gonna let you in anyways. The meeting just started, so head over towards the room right now."
If it's cool with you, I'm just going to stay here for a while. Got a bit of a headache.
Well, some cake and some drinks then. I'm gonna stand at the door and make sure nobody comes in.
I'm just listening here with my recorders going.
Okay, while you're actually listening, okay, Maya actually explaining everything. It's like Maya explained everything to Elena, to Mao, and so on. So if it wasn't your doing, Maya actually asked you. So who did
Nope,
it?
it's not mine. I have no idea. I was like, oh, I wonder who does it. That's like, you look at everyone behind us. I was like, I wonder who does it. She's not even making it very subtle. She's like, oh, I have no idea, man. Oh, gee, I wonder who have the freaking ass sniper rifle that does it. That's like she's like eyeing at midnight. It's like not even like very subtly. It's like, I wonder who.
Maya, that looks. Well, I was actually expecting you to actually come back days ago. We thought you actually ran off. So I sent some of the boys to actually check up on you and Scott. Sadly, we don't even know where you live. We checked the location, the address where Scott lived. It was empty. We tried to actually check where you live. So we assumed that you were actually staying with him, as we thought that you were a couple. Stop. So
Well, yeah, but he and I, we kind of have an argument and stuff, and yeah, he has to leave, I has to leave. We kind of have to cool off. I mean, like, I have to be here in a cool-minded, not in the mind of a raging couple, of course. So it's like not to bring our business to your business, of course. But yeah, anyway, enough of my thing. So we have the data chip. What's next? I'm sure you can offer us a better deal now that we have your chip.
what? It's true. Well, and then after that, Mahaya looks at Mao. Mao, we actually asked Uncle Bob where you stayed. He was kind enough to actually tell us where you actually reside in, but sadly you were not in. And we also sent people to your place, Hibana, but sadly you were not there. So it was a good thing that you returned. So we actually did send some people to look after most of y'all to see whether you actually came back and not leave Night City. But another question: where's Bob? She looks to you, Elena. We didn't find his body. We asked
Sorry,
everywhere.
whose body? Wait, whose body?
Bob.
Sorry, I did not hear.
Bob,
Mr.
Oh.
Bob.
the one whom you saved and let him go in the desert.
Well, whatever happened to him, I'm really not sure though, because, like I say, our deal was that we get the chip, we pay him the money, we get the chip, and we yeet. So whatever happened to him is like, I don't know, man. I really can't tell.
No
I mean, like,
acting?
he is not really huh? I'm not even acting, Herbert. But okay, sure, acting then. Oh, wait, do I still have? No, I don't think I have already, Herbert. I don't have. Do I have? No, I don't have. Do I have NCPT? Oh, yes, I have. Hold on. Acting, Elena Mendoza. Hold on.
And you also have
It's
luck.
loading.
Exactly, yeah. Use your luck points just to be safe.
Yeah, wait, hold on. It's under social, right? No, it's under.
It's under
Performance.
performance.
Wait, do I have luck? Yes, I have 6 lucks. I'm gonna. Just fucking dumb.
How many luck points
Fucking
do you
dumb.
consume?
6 points.
6 then, I guess.
Oh my
fucking
God.
dump everything in.
Oh, yeah.
Do
Is
it.
it showing? 8?
Oh, okay.
Fuck
6,
yeah, 14,
Oh
Herbert. 14.
my
Total
God.
14.
I mean, her human perception, it's low enough. So Bob decided to actually take the money and leave. That's typical of
I
him.
mean, like, well, when you have the money of like being able to pay all his people, you kind of get a bit like, you kind of just went greedy and just literally the reason why the people just kind of went havoc. Like,
It's okay.
yeah, your boss just left you with the shit to deal with, and then maybe just went on the rampage. Maybe that's why you see that there's the date scene over there. It's like, you never know. We never know. Like, come on, the news doesn't cover
You can
people
shut
like
up
that.
now. You can shut up now. You're talking too much. Alright, the only thing I care about is the chip. Your goons behind you, though I suggest I believe they are your henchmen, is like working for you. I hope you pay them well. They're looking at Hibana and Mao and Midnight. Well, it's
Oh,
like,
I pay them very well. If not, why they are working for me? It's like I look at all of them. It's like, right?
but before anything, she picked up her phone and then she calls. And after you noticed the phone, you waited for a few seconds and she said, yes. She said, yes. Yes, I have it. They are with me right now. Yes. You want me to what? Okay.
You love
Alright.
them?
Okay. You want me to wait? Another 2. Okay. Recommended by. Oh, yes, I understand, ma'am. Yes. Another 2. Okay, sure. Once they're here, I'll get them ready and then send them over to you immediately. Yes. Then after she put on the phone, and she looks around you. Okay, while we're here, we're gonna wait. But I hope you have something nice to wear, all of you, because it seems that my boss wants to meet you all. Lady Dimitris. But before we can leave, we have to wait. Meanwhile, outside the bar, Priscilla and Vincent, you two arrive, and the bodyguard then turns, finally! I was actually getting bored waiting for you two. You were recommended highly by our boss, so come in. As you're about to enter the room, Vincent, you can't feel the notion and suddenly feel cold in your shoulder. You feel as if that something bad is definitely going to happen. Priscilla actually turns to look at Vincent. It's like, something's in the air. But
Doesn't care. It's like Priscilla is like look at Vincent, it's like you in. It's like she's not even talking, but it's like he's nudging her head. It's like you in.
Become stylish.
and then after that, it's like the moment you two enter the bar. You're not too sure what's waiting for you inside. Stranger? Will they be deaf? Or will there be something much worse? But
Oh yeah, it's much worse.
only next week we'll find out the next coming episode of next Cyberpunk episode 5. And to be continued.
Yay!
Look at those rolls.
Okay.
Fucking crazy.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, we do a number of scenes today, which quite a lot. Let me see my scenes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 scenes. I put 9, but yep, not enough.
I really hope that my roleplay for Elena will be given to Priscilla because it's like holy shit, man.
Yep. So Elena will probably be roleplayed by me again, or you want to roleplay both people at the same time. But Priscilla doesn't really much talk, so you can still roleplay as
Yeah,
Elena.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Also a permission for Yan here to roleplay as Vincent when they have a conversation. When he has a conversation with Midnight specifically.
yeah, you can try to roleplay yourself.
We're still
Nah,
it's a bit
awkward.
we're still on, right? The game's still going. Just checking.
No, it's done.
It's already ended.